No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
Hey, what up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's going on up in here? Welcome to a new episode of the Mr. Cowboy Nation Show. I am your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. And as you can see, I got one of my play cousins in here. Can you dig it?
I ain't got to say nothing. Hey, what we doing tonight, baby?
Yeah, I got one of my play cousins in here, man. As you can see, he's a Knicks fan, right? So he's very happy about how the finals turned out. I told y'all, man, y'all sleep on the Knicks. I really told y'all that. I said, man, y'all sleep on the Knicks. They can, they can take the whole thing. But we're going to get into that here shortly in a minute. So, as I said, welcome to a new episode of Mr. Cowboy Nation Show. I'm your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. You can keep up with the show on the Facebook page, this one, the one that we shoot off of. Also, there's another page, Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Either one of those, the YouTube page, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Also, the IG page, _ Mr. Cowboy Nation, all one word, _ So either one of those are good, great ways to keep up with the show. Can you dig it? Boog, you want to give me your information? Just in case I want to follow you.
Yeah, man, they can follow me all over the place, man. I'm on TikTok, I'm on IG, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn too. Kenyatta Adams, Yada 21. I'm all over the place, bro. All you got to do is look for my face. I'm smiling, and you'll find me, brother. You'll find me, baby. You'll find me. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right, so we got a good show lined up for you tonight. We're going to get into the NBA Finals. We're going to recap the NBA Finals. That's really what this is all about. We're going to recap the NBA Finals, the Giannis trade, and, of course, I got to do a State of the Cowboys. So, y'all know how we get down. Do me a favor, like and share this to your favorite sports groups. I'm in a lot of sports groups. I try to get it out, but it's like a small little window that I can't get it out to all the groups. So if you could help me out and do your boy solid, you know what I'm saying? And get there you go. And like and share this to your favorite sports group. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, so with that being said, we can go and get into it. The New York Knicks are the 2026 NBA champs, right? So very impressive run. I'm gonna run down a couple of key points, and then I got a couple questions. 16-3 overall, 9-1 on the road, which is insane. 9-1 on the road. Point differential plus 283, which broke the previous record that the Golden State Warriors had at 230. So they shattered the previous record by 53 points. They made history by overcoming double-digit leads in all 4 of their final victories, including the 29-point victory, which I still don't figure out how the hell they lost that game, but they did.
We was praying it when I was in Atlanta. We was praying. We was in Atlanta.
Yeah, so... And out of the 16 games, again, 16-3 in the postseason, out of those 16 games, they won 13 straight. So it's a 13-game win streak, on the way to those 16. So very, 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 very impressive. All right, so a couple of questions I have is, first, how does this run rank historically? I really should ask this one second because I got some notes on this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come back to that question. I'm gonna ask this one first. How does this change the narrative for Mike Brown? Because people were, talking crazy about Mike Brown after the LeBron situation. I think LeBron kind of threw him under the bus in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's been like a real bad stigma on him since then. But this definitely changes things because I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the most impressive postseason runs I have seen in recent history. You know what I'm saying? And you have to give Mike Brown credit. You do.
I got something for you, though. I got something better for you. How many rings does LeBron James have?
4.
How many rings does Mike Brown have?
That's a great question. How many rings Mike Brown?
5.
What?
5. He has 4 as an assistant, because don't forget he was with the Spurs and Golden State.
So he's with the Spurs too?
The Spurs and Golden State, and he has 1 as a head coach with the Knicks. So he has 5.
Oh my! So he got more rings.
Oh my!
Yes, I just felt like this should change the narrative on Mike Brown, bro. Because
listen, it has changed the narrative for a lot of Knicks fans because a lot of Knicks fans was unhappy that basically Thibodeau was let go for Mike Brown. They were really unhappy. Matter of fact, he wasn't even my first choice, actually. He wasn't. Mark Jackson was my first choice, right? But he changed the narrative because he was able to play his bench and he utilized his players much better than Thibodeau did.
He did. Because he ran Brunson in the ground, man. Thibodeau did. And you can just see it. It was like, man, Brunson getting tired out there. You know what I'm saying? But I think Brown did a good job. You can see Brown, like toward the end of that third, he'll kind of rest him. He'll kind of pull him out, let him get a breather so he can finish strong. And you can see it in them 4 quarters where Brunson was just taking the game over in the 4th quarter. I think that was largely due to him getting the blow right before the 4th, right? Because like I used to coach, I used to do the same thing. Like if I got a guy that's I got a guy that's cooking, he hot, and the game kind of tight. About mid and the third, I'm gonna pull him out. Hey man, get you some Gatorade, get yourself right. I need you to go to work in the 4th. You know what I'm saying? So that's how and that's what I saw Mike Brown do a lot of times with Brunson, and it paid off. Like Brunson one-on-one, you can't guard dude one-on-one. You can't.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that's really fascinating about Mike Brown. When the Knicks was down 2-1, they had a players only meeting, right? And they said, yo, we can't lose to Atlanta. But you know what Mike Brown did? Mike Brown instituted the Draymond Green offense by utilizing Cat as a point center, and it changed the whole narrative of the whole Knicks playoff run. It did because Atlanta didn't know how to guard it, right? Philly didn't know how to guard it. Cleveland, really, they tried, but they couldn't guard it. So that changed the whole narrative when he went to that Draymond Green offense. Because when Draymond Green's facilitating, you have actually Chef Curry. That's my boy, too. I love him. He has Chef Curry just spotting up threes and taking pressure off of him. Mike Brown did the same thing with Cat. He took the pressure off of Brunson, and nobody knew how to guard it until the final.
Yeah, exactly. But exactly. Like us when Cat facilitate, it's kind of hard to key in on Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So and that's like you said with Steph. That's how Steph get what he get. Yeah, because he don't have to worry about facilitating the offense. He's just running around, coming out screens, doing what he do, and But like I said, Mike Brown coached his behind off.
Yes, he did. Kudos to Mike Brown.
He coached his behind off, bro. And I was kind of glad to see that because I felt like the narrative and the stigma around him been very negative since the Cleveland stint. So it was good to see him, get the job done. It really was, man. So
let me say this real quick. I guess LeBron better go ahead and get another ring, huh? And he better not come to New York either.
Good luck. Well, I heard
about him coming to New York, and I'm like, I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know.
I heard he finna. I heard he close to signing like a 1-year deal with the Lakers. I heard he gonna go back to the Lakers.
I hope so.
Yeah, but look, and I know it's some LeBron sexuals that's probably gonna see this, but I just gotta call a spade, bro. At this point, Lee, what it do, man? At this point, what are you playing for outside of padding your stats? I'm talking about from LeBron James, you're not finna win nothing else. You're not finna win unless they just find a way to just really stack this team up. You know what I'm saying? But the team gonna have to be like when we had Curry, Clay, and Durant. It's gonna have to be something like that. If you just not an abundance of firepower, it ain't gonna work. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see LeBron winning nothing else. You got your son in the league, right? So, like, what else are you trying to do? Because like, you're not gonna end the GOAT debate. You're not. Like, the people that like, I'm a Jordan guy, so there's nothing. There's nothing LeBron can do to make me take him over Jordan. It's not. Now, I'm not saying LeBron is a bum. Nah, LeBron is an all-time great player, but there's nothing LeBron can do from this point to make me say, well, maybe he is better than Jordan. No, that's like that story written. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people who feel that way, their mind's made up, right? So I don't get it, bro. I don't get why you still playing. Like,
he's playing because he has another son and he wants to play in the NBA with Bryce as well. That's why he's really playing, to be honest. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe getting another ring, match Kobe, maybe. But the only other thing I can think of is getting another ring with Kobe, trying to match Kobe, and wait until the son Bryce gets in the league. That's the only two things I can think of, basically. He has all the records. He has all.
Don't say you got all the records. Like, he really has nothing else to prove. Like, he has cemented his legacy as an all-time great. He is. Like, and. A lot of people be bashing LeBron. I'm not a fan of the flopping. I think he's too big for the flopping, but
that's SGA anyway. He flops.
Yeah, I know, right?
SGA is the king of flops. He got a dance called a flop.
Man, that dude, man.
That dude. LeBron, LeBron has all the records. He has all the accolades. He's one of the greatest players ever, but he wants to continue to play. I get it. But like you said, he's going to have to play on a stacked team because LeBron actually is more productive when he has shooters around him so he can drive down the paint.
Yeah, exactly. Facilitating, he's still one of the best facilitators in the league. I give him that.
Can you put him on Cleveland? Can you put him on Cleveland and ship actually Harden out? Because Harden don't play defense anyway. He a statue.
Ooh, my Harden was getting his lunch took, boy. Oh my God! Like, Harden already ain't got no defense there. I'm talking about Brunson just shining a huge light on that dude. It was just
he said we down 20. ISO.
Bet. Bet. Move.
ISO. Pick. I said, I said, Coach, call timeout and get him out the game.
Man, do something.
That's one of the best analytical defenders that I know. I'm like, what you say? Analytical defenders? Okay, series over.
Man, I'm talking about it was bad, bro. I'm like, this dude, we were cooking hard, bro. I'm like, man, oh my.
See, that's one thing about Brunson, right? He may not be the most athletic, right? But he has great footwork and he does well with angles. And he does well with angles. Because if you can see, even when Wemby was guarding him, he was making Wemby trip all over his big feet because of the angles, because of the angles of his footwork. And that's showing you right now that you don't have to be the most explosive and the most basically athletic point guard to be successful in the NBA.
Yeah, he's very skilled. You know what I'm saying? I think he's good at picking his shot and recognizing his shots. Was like there were a couple of times where you had, especially when you got a guy 7'6" on you, your window of opportunity is very small. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very small to get that shot off, and it's like he finished. Like, it was one time he had Wemby and Castle on him and faded, dropped both of them. Pow! I said, oh my God! Like, what do you do? What do you do when you got a guy 7'6" and how tall Castle? About 6'6", 6'4", 6'6"?
Castle about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah. So you got a 7'6" and a 6'6" guy on him, and he make the shot over both of them. Like, how do you defend that? Right?
It's hard.
It's hard, man. It's hard to defend it. So, I mean, I'm just saying, man.
And he's lefty, too. That's another thing, too. When you're left-handed, the ball comes off a little different than you do if you're right-handed. Yeah. So that's another thing, too. People don't understand. When you guard somebody left-handed, it's like, all right, you're so used to guarding somebody right. All right, bet. I'm going to guard him this way. He can go left. No, Brunson's left-handed, so you better be careful.
Yeah. Like, them guarding them left-handed cats be hell, dude, because everything work backwards, right? So you got to do everything backwards from what you normally do. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to this next question. How does this run rank historically? Right. And I got some historically
Top
great
5.
runs.
I think it's top 5, bro.
I would say top 5 too. I'm gonna run through a couple though. So as previously mentioned, the 2016-2017 Golden State Warriors went 16-1 in the postseason, 94% win percentage. And they held the previous point differential record. I think it was like 238, was it? 230 plus 230, but the Knicks broke their record. So 16-1 was, it was impressive. I ain't gonna lie, it was impressive. We kind of knew that they were gonna win as soon as they signed KD, right? So we wasn't shocked. But to me, the most impressive run that I can remember was the 2000-2001 Lakers, Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, they were really dominant because I'm too, actually.
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq.
Yes.
Kobe and Shaq was like Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And they were beautiful together. They could have won so many championships together if it wasn't for their egos, to be honest with you.
Yep. Preach.
I mean,
preach.
Oh, man, it was great to watch when they were on the court together. They could actually just make head movements, or hey, Shaq would go like this, or Kobe will go like this, and they were all in synergy together. So it broke my heart when they were fighting like that, and then Shaq demanded a trade, and he got traded to the Miami Heat. So they could have made it a lot. They could have made great music together continuously. Yeah. And what happened? Shaq said, my ego got in the way, and I wish basically, we could have stayed together. Yeah, but they were young kids at the time, and they had big egos. Shaq didn't want to play second fiddle to Kobe, and Kobe didn't want to play second fiddle to Shaq.
Yep.
That was a problem.
Yeah. So that like I said, the 2001 Lakers with 15-1. The only loss was in the finals to Allen Iverson. Right. Yeah, that's the infamous, when he stepped over Tyronn Lue in the corner.
That was the first game.
Yeah, so that's the only game that they lost in the whole postseason, right? And it took a Herculean effort by Allen Iverson to make that, to make that happen. But to me, that's the most impressive run in recent history. But I got a couple more. The 1993 and 94. I know a lot of you cats that's gonna see this clip wasn't even born there, but it is what it is.
They don't know what was going on there.
Don't know nothing about this. So 93-94 Rockets. Now they say statistically, record-wise, the 93-94 Rockets had the most impressive postseason run because they took out the top 4 teams, like the teams with the 4 best records in the league in the regular season that year. They beat all 4 of them in the postseason. The Jazz, Spurs, Suns, and Knicks. Right, so those teams had the best 4 record, the 4 best records in the regular season that year, and they went through all of them to win the championship.
Don't forget, Hakeem went up against David Robinson. David Robinson MVP that year, and Hakeem said, "What?" He took him to school, lunch, dinner, whatever. He schooled David Robinson so bad, I feel so sorry.
Yeah, hey, Hakeem wasn't nothing to play with though, man. Because he had handles and footwork like a guard, but he was 7 feet tall. Like
he played soccer as a kid. That's why he played as a kid.
Yeah, so
great. I love Hakeem.
Man, Hakeem was something different, man. He was different. He was a different breed.
Yes,
then of course, the 2010-2011 Dallas Mavericks. That's another one that's very notable. Very notable. But they went through the Lakers, which were the defending champs at that time, or the Thunder and the Big Three Miami Heat.
You know what? We wanted the Lakers versus Miami in that finals too.
We really did, didn't we?
LeBron versus Kobe.
Yeah, we wanted that bad, man.
None of it. Jason Kidd said, we're not doing it. Jason Kidd said, not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. And that little Barrera kid, JJ Barrera, another one. Man, I said, yo, killing my dream right now, man.
Man. So did you hear Wade? So Wade was talking about that. I said it was a couple months ago, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. I saw an interview. I don't know when it was shot, but I saw the clip probably about 4 or 5 months ago. And they were asking him about their finals. Like they was like, so what went wrong? Like how the hell y'all lose to them? And he was saying Barrera, he like JJ Barrera, dude. He said we didn't we wasn't planning for JJ Barrera.
No.
We wasn't expecting JJ Barrera, and JJ Barrera, he was like, we had no answer. We had no answer for him.
He
right?
did. He was lighting them up, and I was surprised myself. I'm like,
JJ Barrera?
Thoroughs or something, because this is blasphemy.
Yeah. So to me, that's where the GOAT debate really ended. So to me, because ain't no way in hell Jordan will let a 5'6" kid ruin his finals. Ain't no way.
Jordan's not
no way.
Jordan's
not having it. Would not have happened.
MJ,
you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, but you got to give Dallas credit though. Dallas was slick stacked that year though. They really were.
Yeah, but they were stacked. But we wanted that. We wanted the Lakers versus Miami. We wanted that Kobe versus LeBron.
Yeah.
We wanted that.
Yeah.
We thought
for
we
all
had
the marbles. Yeah, we had it.
And
We
Jason
had it,
Kidd
man.
Said, Jason Kidd said, Not on my watch.
Will not.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. And to be honest with you, that's why I said the Knicks are top 5, because the Knicks are similar to the Dallas Mavericks, if you ask me. The Knicks are not a great team, to be honest. They are a very good team. They're not a great team. And that's the difference between some of those other teams that you mentioned. Those other teams were great.
They were
good teams.
Great teams. Great teams.
You know
Yeah. So I think the thing with the Knicks, the thing with the Knicks, I felt like went unnoticed or under the radar to me was the defense. Like they defended at a very high level. Like you watch their rotations and like the way they stayed on the ball when San Antonio was trying to swing it. And you really could see it all through the playoffs. Like they was just locking in defensively and creating turnovers. Like, and everybody was talking about the offense. Their point differential, their defense played a huge part in their point differential. You know what I'm saying? And you don't come back from 29 down if you're not playing lockdown defense. Like it don't have. Yeah.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
OG. On the bench.
Yeah.
Coming into the game or whatever. You know, because Cat sometimes, you know, he commits really crazy, dumb fouls. I just don't understand it. Being so physically gifted, I don't know why Cat makes so many careless fouls the way he does. So when Robinson comes in, Shaman comes in, like, you know, the bench with OG and maybe Bridges on the court, they just come together defensively. They swarm to the ball. They swarm to the ball and they have great communication. Like, to be a great defensive team, you have to have great communication.
Got to have great communication.
You have to. No matter what sport you play. No matter what sport you play, I'm going to say it again, communication is key to have a great defense.
I'm happy you said that. So we're going to come back to that here in a minute.
Yeah, I know why. I know why, too. We can talk about that, too. Communication is great, man. You need it. You need it. Everybody on the same page, sacrificing some offense for defense. You need that.
Exactly.
Especially basketball. You need that.
Yeah. So, to me, I know it's early and we won't talk about the Knicks repeating, but I feel like it's one move that that can jeopardize the Knicks repeating, and that's this Giannis situation, right?
That Greek freak, Giannis?
Yeah. So I'm here in Miami and Boston in the mix, right? If he goes to Boston, dude, that's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
like
they
probably
give up so many pieces though. That's
they probably had to give up Jaylen Brown.
They have to give up
Jaylen Brown.
They have to give up Derek White. Hey, Richard, do you really want to do that? If you Boston, Giannis, listen, don't forget the last 3 years Giannis has had a calf injury. Your calf is connected to your Achilles.
I'm gonna say the Achilles come normally next.
Do you really want to do that though if you Boston? I mean, Miami, Miami and Pat Riley, okay, yes, but Boston, do you really want to break up your team? You took too many threes. They average like 53 threes a game. Right? That's too many threes. I get it.
That's too many threes.
That's coaching. That's all coaching.
Yeah.
Don't stop taking so many threes. But you're gonna get Giannis. Jaylen Brown's right now is at the top of his game. So you want to actually swap out Giannis. I mean, for Brown, I don't think if I was Boston, I wouldn't do it. I'd just be patient. I'll talk to basically, Jaylen Brown, see where his head is at. Talk to Tatum, talk to everybody on the team. I'm not doing that trade. Not for Giannis. I'd rather send Giannis to OKC or I'd rather send Giannis to Miami.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you, so what you think about him going to Miami?
Miami is good for him. Miami be good, and he wants to go to Miami. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
You know what I'm saying? So Miami, and Miami wants him. I mean, Miami wanted to get back in the championship mix. They're going to trade like Tyler Hero, 3 first-round picks, Jaime. So it's like,
see, so they putting the package together to keep Bam over there.
Yeah, Bam is staying. They got to keep Bam.
Ooh,
they have to keep Bam.
So you talking about Bam and Giannis?
Yeah, but who's gonna play point guard?
Yeah, they don't say who the guard gonna be though. Yeah, who the guard gonna be?
Point guard, shooting guard. See, that's the thing. You get Giannis, you're gonna have to break up your team. That's the thing. That's why him being traded to OKC would be better, because OKC has like 13 first-round draft choices and 16 or 19 second-round draft choices up until 2032.
Yeah. I would love to see Giannis here. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to get him though. They trying to get him.
That's what I'm saying. Like they said, we trying to trade Ja. So I mean, hey, we can send y'all Ja. You send us Giannis.
That's not a fair trade, though.
I mean,
that's not a fair trade.
Yeah, we can work the other preliminary stuff out, but
that's not a fair trade.
That'd be the gist of the trade.
I like Ja. I just want Ja to get his head together, man. Ja,
I think everybody does.
Be the face of the NBA. Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
And him smoking guns. His father want to fight Shea. I'm like,
dude,
what's going on with your
what's
family?
going on?
Get it together, brother.
Yeah, that's what we were saying here. We like, dude, what is the daddy doing? Like, can you be his daddy and stop being his friend? Like,
exactly.
I know he making all the money, but you still his daddy. Like, hey, bro, this ain't kosher. What we got going on? Exactly. We got a lot of money on the table. You can do you understand how much money he would have made from endorsements if he would have made himself more marketable? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like Dave Chappelle said, keeping it real goes wrong.
That's going wrong all the time.
Yeah, it's keeping it real going wrong.
Memphis is a great sports town, man. When I was at for 7.5 weeks, I had to train in Memphis back in 1996, and I was in Memphis. We was having a great time. Memphis is a great sports town. Great sports town.
It really is, man.
I don't understand why Ja can't just get it together, man. They broke up that whole team. That whole team. Do you know that? That whole team was really good. It
really was. And we still pissed about that. Like, we hate the front office here, bro, because we feel like that team with Dylan Brooks and them, like that team was ready to compete.
You had Jackson. You had Jackson.
And
the other cat that got traded to Orlando. I'm like,
Bang.
Y'all was ranked second when you're in the Lakers beat y'all. The Lakers beat y'all was ranked second, and then they wanted to break up the team. I'm like, why?
Yeah, because Dylan Brooks hurt LeBron feelings.
And you think the NBA mandated to you got to get rid of him?
No, we got to do something about it. Like, dude, no, it was. We think it was the front office, right? Clearly LeBron was pissed, right? But we felt like the front office kind of reacted to that. No, they didn't want that. They didn't want that negative light on them. They didn't want to be the bad guys. They didn't want to be the villains. But man, dude, stop. Like that was the persona. That was the persona of that team, right? Because we wasn't flashy. We wasn't pretty. We gonna D you up. We grimy, grit and grind. That's what we call it. We call the FedEx Forum the grind house. Like it's grimy when you come to Beale Street. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the persona of the city that you play in. I feel like they should embrace that, man. Instead of I felt like they punked out. You know, we don't want this, we don't want this stigma, and kind of, trying to clean it up, man. But that ain't the city you play in. Like that team really embodied the personality of this city, and that's why we love that team so much, right? So we still pissed about that.
It was a good team on paper. I'm like, damn, that's a really good team on paper. Mm-hmm. I don't know why the front office did they even fire the coach.
Yeah, they fired the coach. They shouldn't have fired the coach. And the guy they got in here now is, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what the hell he got going on. But
he probably got some dirt on them. He probably got some dirt. They're not gonna get rid of him for a while. He got some dirt on somebody.
Yeah. So, but I think so. His for what I'm hearing, his offense they want to go to his style of offense. It's like an OKC-ish style of offense, real fast pace. You know what I'm saying? Up and down the floor, and that's really they want to go to that. But I'm like, what Taylor Jenkins was doing was working, bro. Like,
exactly.
why not? Yeah. So I didn't get it, man.
All they got to do is just reel in Ja a little bit. But Ja lost his 2 best friends.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's like, damn, when he's playing, he wants to get traded now. I'm like, just don't send him to Brooklyn. Yo, John, New York is not a good look. I'm telling you, it won't be.
Yeah.
Not unless he has a mentor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what they want. I think they want him in one of them big market cities. You know what I'm saying? I think they want him in New York or you know what I'm saying, something like that. So
good luck with that.
Yeah.
Good luck, brother. I don't know, but like I said, man, Giannis. On the other hand, I think Giannis would be better off going to OKC. To be honest with you.
I hate to see that, but you know what? They could probably make a trade and still keep a pretty decent team because they so deep. They can go about 13 deep on you.
Yeah,
so,
they can.
Yeah, them giving up a couple of 2-3 players, won't hurt them as bad if they can if they can keep Shea and Dub Williams. You know what I'm saying, and then add Giannis to it. And they won't be as deep, but oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be terrible. That'd be terrible to have to deal with. Yeah,
but don't forget, man, they have like 13 first-round picks, 19 second-round picks. I mean, they could think about the package that they could put together for Giannis. Think about that for a second.
Yeah. So they can really package up some picks and not even lose dip.
Because think about it, Chet really let Wemby bully him in the playoffs. Chet Holmgren really let Wemby bully him, and they're like, "Nah, we need a Wemby stopper, and that could be the Greek Freak, because he's not gonna get bullied. He's not gonna get bullied. As you can see, the Knicks was not letting Wemby bully them either. He's just 7'6", and when he get the ball in the paint, he don't have to jump the dunk. So it's different. But Wemby was bullying Chet, like, get out the way, move, because he's skinny. He's smaller than Wemby.
Yeah.
So OKC to me would make the most sense because Giannis, he wants to play. He wants different surroundings. And then OKC with Giannis. But the only thing with Giannis, he's going to need the ball in his hands. He's not a player that can play without the ball.
I mean, that fall back on coaching though. That coach pretty good over there.
Yeah, he is
at OKC. Really, so maybe I think he can come up with something. But I don't want to see him in OKC because I'm in the West. I would rather him stay. Stay over there.
I'll tell you something though, brother man. You won't be in the West for long because don't forget when the NBA expands. Right, Memphis is closer to the East than the West.
We should be in the East. To be honest with you.
Between Memphis and New Orleans, they should be in the East.
New Orleans should be in the East too.
So when Seattle comes in and Vegas, there are 2 teams in there. 2 teams swap them out. Memphis and basically New Orleans. Put them in the East.
Yeah,
that's a logical thing to do if you're in the NBA.
Yeah. We've been saying that for a minute. We ain't got no business in the West. We should be in the East.
You don't.
Because we got no business in the West.
Exactly. Let's travel. You come to the East, let's travel. You're going to be playing with Miami, Orlando, Atlanta. Hey, Charlotte, right there. That's what I'm saying. Memphis deserves to be in the East, not the West.
Yeah.
New Orleans is the same thing. So I can't understand. I can never understand it.
Yeah.
Bogus.
All right. So you want to get into some Cowboys talk, man?
Let's get into the Cowboys talk, man.
All right. So
even though it's all about the Knicks right now, my beloved Cowboys. Listen, anything is possible right now. If the Knicks can do it, 53 years, the Cowboys can do it.
That's why I said it's our turn. So the Knicks broke their drought. Now it's our turn to break ours.
That's why if the Cowboys were to add another pass rusher or a cornerback, I'm all for it. But the draft this year coming up is so loaded. But see, that's the thing. Do you want to sacrifice and go out and get Crosby or go out and get a Sweat, knowing that the draft in 2027 is loaded?
It's loaded.
Do it. It's loaded. Like from the rooter to the tutor.
Yeah.
From round 1 through 4 is loaded. But do you want to do it?
Mm-hmm. So, Matt, so what you think about bringing Clowney back?
I would love it. Clowney's successful in the 3-4. I mean, I would love to do it, but it's up to CP. It's what CP wants to do. That's the thing. Clowney brings position flexibility, but it's all about what CP wants to do. Mm-hmm. Maybe CP wants to see how the pieces look first before he brings Clowney in, or try to go out and get somebody. I don't know, but I like Clowney. I always have. Mm-hmm. To be a situational pass rusher,
exactly,
with 9.5 sacks. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he did that getting off the couch. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
the Giants proved to me 2007, which broke my heart, and 2011, you can never have enough pass rushes. Yeah, you can never have enough pass rushes. So why not? Yeah, why not? But it's up to CP. Yeah, and CP we trust though. Well, let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna talk about something that nobody is talking about. When I say nobody, I mean these experts on ESPN and NFL Network, right? When they say when they talking about the Cowboys and what are your expectations for the Cowboys in the upcoming season, y'all. Well, we have questions about the defense, yada yada. It's always the defense, and understandably so. The defense was atrocious last year. But this defense is going to look different, and it can't get no worse than what it was, right? Then with CP and all of the things we added, so I'm gonna go out on the limb and say we won't be ranked 32nd on defense, right? So, right, I think it's safe to assume.
You know what? Was it the players or the coach? That's one thing I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Like, is it the players, the system, or the coach? Because our defense, I mean, a couple years ago against Green Bay played perfect game against us, and then we lost, right? But everybody keeps saying bringing in another coach, but the players still remain. But when you bring in a coach and the coach doesn't fit the players, and the players don't fit that scheme, I don't blame it all on the players. I'm not blaming it all on them.
It's gonna look like it looked last year.
Exactly.
Because that's exactly what it looked like last year. The players didn't fit the scheme, and instead of the coach adjusting to the players, he was trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
Terrible.
All year. You see what I'm saying? Terrible. And that's right. You had guys wide open on the back end. Like it was a hot mess, right? So, but we're gonna come to the defense in a minute. Okay. I want to talk about the offense. Nobody's talking about the offense, right? And I made a video or post. I said, man, the Cowboys about to be a problem. This offense could possibly take a step forward. And this was before OTAs. This was before training camp. We hadn't heard Shotty talk about nothing. Yeah, but I'm going to say this. Usually, when the player has another year under his belt in said system, he typically gets better, especially if said player has a very good work ethic, a la Dak Prescott. Like that's one thing I've always admired about Dak Prescott, his work ethic. He works his behind off. He stays at it, perfecting his craft, and you can see him. You can see that because he's gotten better every year, right? So a guy like Dak Prescott with that type of work ethic, keep in mind this was just first year running this offense. So another year means you're gonna be more comfortable, more things you can do, right? More checks you can make, right? You're just more familiar with the offense. You can do more things, right? So, and Ferg made a comment that we've only scratched the surface of what we can do with this offense. They just getting started. They just getting started, dude. Like they haven't even got deep into this playbook, right? So, and then you hear Shotty talking about Clayton Adams in his second year, how he's taking a jump. Like he said, Clayton has gotten so much better, and to the point where Clayton is almost finishing his sentences in the meeting, right? So everybody's getting familiar with each other, right? And then George Pickens showed up, right? Now we got some comedy back here. What's up, baby girl?
What up? All right, Cal. Okay, Cal. That's right. We got it. Man, if this wasn't a podcast, I'll put on Ja Rule Fat Joe and Data.
When I saw the book was on, I ran straight into my room to get this shirt that I got when I was in New York.
She was in New York, Times Square, of all places.
I was texting the she said, man, I'm in New York, I'm in NYC, lit up. I
said, look at this, look at here.
Wait a minute. Was that Wednesday or was that Thursday?
I don't remember because I forgot what
it was. I said, Kels, you got to go to Lego store. I said, why you in Manhattan? You got to go to Legos on 7th Avenue.
Man, we got to New York Wednesday around like 1:00. So it was my auntie Sorora's her 58th birthday, and she wanted to go to New York. So my nana called and was like, I got a question for you. And I was like, I got an answer. She's like, you want to spend a week in New York? Hell yeah. So that's when my aunt told me that, that week it was the Eastern Conference Finals and everything. So I think if the Knicks won, then game 2 was supposed to be played in New York. And that was Thursday. And that's my aunt's birthday. But however it was supposed to go, if that wasn't the case, then the home game would have been that Saturday, the day before we left for the home game. So my nana's aunt, so my nana's 85. Her aunt, who is my great aunt, is 82, 83 years old. So it's only like a 2-year difference between them.
I got you.
So we stayed in Yonkers with her. And she's literally like 10 minutes from Harlem, 20 minutes if it's no traffic from the city. So we was in and out for the whole week.
You should have told me, Kels. I know it. YO, baby. YO, baby. I'm from Westchester County. I know YO like the back of my hand because I grew up in Williamsburg. So I know YO. Woo, Lord, I wish I would have known.
Let me tell you, we was
when I said, don't go to this neighborhood, don't go to this one.
But my Nana, even though she's from Richmond, she spent a lot of her time in New York. So, she showed us where she used to work at and all this other stuff. But we wasn't in Yonkers we wasn't even in New York for a good 2 hours. And right behind where my great aunt lives is an Applebee's, and they was running happy hour because the Knicks is in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they started the happy hour from 12 noon all the way up until they closed, which was around like 2:00 in the morning. Don't ask me how they put the Long Island iced teas on the happy hour menu. Don't ask
Oh my. Oh my.
How many? All I know is if the police would have told us to walk the white line, we would have been in jail.
Yeah, them Long Islands ain't no joke, man.
They catch up on it.
Long Islands ain't no joke.
We barely made it back to my great aunt's apartment, and she has like a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Yeah, we was done.
Kelly had a great time in New York.
We was drinking the whole time we was there.
All right, so you came in at the right time, Kels. We talking about the offense. Yeah, so I was talking about first saying that we only scratched the surface of what we can do with the offense, and how Shadi was saying that that Clayton Adams is really taking the step forward. It seems like him and Clayton Adams are getting on the same page. He said it's getting to the point where Clayton Adams can finish his sentence and finish some of his sentences in the meetings like they. So they like really getting on the same page with where they want to take the offense and I guess the philosophy or the play style of the offense. So the I ain't gonna say the question, but the comment I'm making is this offense is poised to take a step forward, which is scary to think about considering what they did last year, right? So, I said it's funny that none of the experts anybody on ESPN, the NFL is bringing that up. They want to bring up the George Pickens drama and the defense. But I think this is something worth talking about.
Yeah, so I know everybody is really hyped about this Christian Parker effect with defense, but we still have to talk about some of the deficiencies right now with the offense. Right now, we don't know what's going to happen with Tyler Guyton. Like I was real big on Tyler Guyton with the 2024 draft series. That was with hoping that he would be our right tackle, because Guyton is a predominantly primary right tackle that is playing out of his position. So with that being said, I have a feeling he is going to drop down to LT2 because he is recovering from the injury that's on top of a previous injury.
Oh Lord.
Oh my.
Oh man. And it's on the same ankle.
Oh my.
So you remember he had a high sprain. No, first before the high sprain, he had an injury in his rookie year that he had to have a minimal surgery on. And I'm trying to think, did he play week 1 or week 2? But he was ready for the first 2 weeks. Then on top of that, while that was still basically healing and recovering, but he was still okay to play, he got another injury that was on top of the recovery injury. So he was playing with 2 injuries in a season or season.
Well, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even without the injuries, with Tyler Guyton, and I've been around him, he's a tall boy. And one thing I like about players, I like players with big hands.
Here we go. It was coming.
But my thing is, with these big hands, you need hand placement.
Yeah.
And his hands, when I can't pull up his draft report now because I don't know what I did with my laptop. But on his draft card, his hand size from thumb to pinky is a little over 10 inches.
Oh my God.
Yeah. His wingspan, his arms is literally almost like 4 feet per arm. So that's an 8
Yeah. About 8 foot wingspan. Yeah.
So when you have these long limbs and these large hands, when you go up under your defender, if your hands is not placed the right way, what happened? You will get penalized.
Flags all day.
All day. This is when the strength and conditioning coaches come in and teach you these hand placements and these feet placements so you don't get these crazy penalties. Now, here's another thing I need for y'all to look out for. Tyler Smith has slimmed down a lot, which tells me that even though he don't want to, and he said that he don't want to, and they said that they're not going to, I have a feeling they're going to move Tyler Smith from right guard to left tackle. And what you're going to do with the left guard situation, you already had your left guard who's a hybrid in all positions to leave your organization because you didn't give him a second round tender, and now he's back with Mike McCarthy up in
that's mine. I hate that.
You know who I'm talking about? My boy, Big Rocky.
Yeah, I hate we lost old Hoffman, man. Hoffman was ready to go.
Yeah,
he was ready.
So what are you going to do now? I like Nate Thomas. I love Nate Thomas. He is a primary left tackle.
I don't know, man. I like Nate Thomas too, but I don't know if I like Nate Thomas as a starter, right? Like I like him as a backup. I like him as a swing.
But he
I don't know
started
if I
for
like.
us twice. And
He did. He did.
But see, the
He
thing
did.
about him, about Nate Thomas, and this is what I have to tell a lot of these y'all know what I call them, emotionally irrational fans. He's not he's very quiet. Nate Thomas is a quiet storm. He does a lot of recklessness, but he's not one of them players that will throw you up out the club like DJ Bass, Brocky, Lael Collins. You know, they will take one for the team and get ejected out the game. And then Dak will pay the fine. Yeah, that's not Nate Thomas. He's a silent type of person, but he's very reckless. He's very recklessness, you know. But he's quiet with it. He's not loud and he's not splashy. And that's what a lot of Cowboy fans, they like these flashy type players. If you could do your job and be quiet at the same time, but you could still cause havoc.
Yeah, I mean, especially at the left tackle position, if it's quiet over there, I'm fine. Like you doing your job. If Dak ain't looking over his shoulder, we ain't hearing nothing about nobody coming off the edge over there. Nothing. It's quiet over there. Then you doing your job. You doing what you doing. Yeah, you knocking it out the park. But I forgot about that Tyler Guyton situation. I think Tyler Guyton need to go battle still for that right tackle position. That's what I think.
Why don't the Cowboys just go out and sign a veteran like Taylor Decker or Cam Robinson to play left tackle until we get things situated? Because we have money on the cap.
Yeah. We got under 5.6 and I could tell you right now. Hold on, Decker did sign. Decker still out there?
Decker's still on the market. So it's
man, what are we doing? Yeah, what are we doing? We need to go handle that. Bad.
Seriously, if Tyler Guyton has all these issues and we may not be able to depend on him, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Taylor, that's a slicker upgrade from Tyler Guyton.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would have to at least kick the tires on that.
Yeah. So the Cowboys. So this is what's in the Cowboys pocketbook right now. $5,595,286.
Oh, we're gonna have to do something.
We have to do something.
Give me Brooks. That's what I want. Give me Jordan Brooks. Hostage.
Yeah, man, trying to let that.
That was a done deal though, because Troy Aikman was talking slick. I thought that was a done deal since he's an advisor. I could have sworn that was a done deal.
He became an advisor.
Come on, Troy.
The Dolphins, you know, was doing a dumpster fire sale just like New York Jets was, but they holding him ransom though.
Yeah,
you was trading everybody else, but not Jordan Brooks. Why are you holding him? Is it dipped in gold? What is it?
Man, what's going on?
The Cowboys want him. Anytime the Cowboys want
somebody, they weren't
into all the way up here.
No, there were some other teams that wanted him too. They were not interested in no trade talk or anything with any organization. It wasn't just the Cowboys.
Can you blame them if you're trying to rebuild Jordan Brooks? If you're trying to rebuild a defense, Jordan Brooks is a guy you want to build around. You can build around.
They got rid of two guys that was good for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they just drafted two linebackers too in the draft. So why?
Why are you
keeping them? Like, what are you doing? You want a first round pick from them? That's what it is. That's
probably what it is.
No, they wasn't interested in no talks, whether it was a first round or not.
Really?
They were not interested in no trade talks with him.
Nah, it got to be a player, because it might be a player. It might be like a certain player. I know that's what that's how Cleveland was in that Myles Garrett trade. They was like, nah, we good. We not trading Myles Garrett. Then the Rams called like, we'll give you Jerry Verse. You do what? You know what I'm saying? They're like, you get Jerry Burris and all these picks.
And that was my problem with us trading Micah Parsons to Green Bay. I said, why don't we just hold out for Myles Garrett? So why don't we just hold out?
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. Yeah, because the thing is, Myles Garrett would have worked. I hate to say he would have worked, but he wouldn't have worked with the Flus, because I don't know what the hell Flus was doing.
We just talked about that. Terrible.
What the hell he was doing?
But the thing is, Myles, the only reason why CP did not inquire about a Myles Garrett is because the Rams is running a predominantly 4-3 base formation defense, and that's what Myles Garrett is. Christian Parker is running multiples, so you're going to see 3-4s, you're going to see 5-2s, you're going to see 6-1s, you're going to see
4-2-5s too.
Yeah. And then you're going to see a lot of 3 techs, 5 techs, 7 techs, 9 techs, and 21 techs. And guess who play all them Texas? My frat brother, Rashawn Gary. He plays a 3, a 5, a 7, a 9, and a 21 tech.
So I heard he's been very vocal as a leader. I think Tyler Smith had kind of shouted him out. They asked him like, what are some of the differences you seeing on the defense? And he was saying that Javi, what it do, man? He was saying that Sean Garrett's been real vocal as far as keeping guys accountable. I think he said they were like in a locker room in a cold tub or something, and Sean Garrett looking at drills. He looking at drills, making sure the guys ain't slacking and cutting corners in the drills. And I was like, man, we needed that so bad. Like the culture that's being built with the defense it sounds like a breath of fresh air, right? Night and day from what we was hearing last year.
Yeah, shout out to my frat brother, Rashawn Gary. But that's all he said. They say even when, like, he's been a few times where he stopped whatever he was doing to look at both of the lines, and he will not only mentor, but he will show the plays like, yo, this is not a good thing to do. If you see like Tyler Smith coming at you like this is how you're supposed to cut him, or this is how you're supposed to hold him and everything. So he's been doing a lot of teaching and everything. And like I said, I remember he mentioned something, it wasn't on Good Morning Football last week, but it was on another show he did. And he said, these are some of the things I saw when I had the opportunity to play you when I was with Green Bay, and you still had most of your core guys. And this is what I saw. And then this is how I attacked it.
Yeah, because they did rough us up a couple years ago.
Yeah, they did. They did. They really did.
He know firsthand what was going down.
Yeah. So
and then,
also,
and CP was one of the ones to help draft Rashawn Gary.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Then he went to Denver, left us with no lube, and got Patrick
Surtain. Yeah, I'm still mad about that. I mean, I was almost foaming at the mouth, man, thinking about Surtain and Diggs and bookend corners.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God,
Alabama right there, man.
Woo, that'd have been nasty.
I thought we had it.
I thought we had it, boy. I said, man, that's gonna be locked down.
I had my phone ready to hit hard. Changers.
But you know what though? Parsons may not be here, but while he was here though, he was really effective. We gotta give him. I'll give Michael Parsons that every day. Him and his dad every day. When he was here, he was very effective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it still didn't stop the run. But keep going.
Damn, Kelly gotta throw a mulligan in there.
All right, so RB2. What y'all think about the RB2 situation? We've been hearing a lot. We've hearing a lot of good things about Jaden Blue. how he's maturing, how he's practicing the right way now. Saw some promise in the Giants game last year when he got an opportunity to show what he can do. You know what I'm saying?
Where he dropped the ball?
He looked good in the Giants game.
He dropped the ball.
But listen, it's the speed that I'm more intrigued with.
Yeah, it's the speed. Like it's the explosiveness.
Like Texas, it's the speed, and we need that from the running back.
We need that. We need a home run hitter coming out the backfield.
We need that.
That way we can quit lining Turpin up and have him tripping up, dropping the ball. We can go on. Let that Blue should be doing that.
So the only thing I can say is, I wish him well. I want him to have a good season. Just know LV Cleats and Phil Moffitt is coming after that ass. That's all I know.
Yeah, Big Phil definitely. Big Phil definitely wants some touches.
Phil's a bruiser too. Phil's a big boy.
I think Big Phil, you're gonna see a lot of Big Phil in the red zone.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's the other running back from University of Pittsburgh? He played for the Jets. I can't remember his name. He's fast too.
Out of Israel, out of Baka or something like that. Yeah.
Yo, we can't sleep on him either.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
We can't sleep on him either. So, I mean, as long as we have some pretty good backups at running back, I'll be fine. And we got to figure out the left tackle with Tyler Guyton and the swing tackle position. And I don't know what we're going to do with Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele's still an enigma to me. We got to figure that out. We're going to have to figure it out.
I don't know, man.
Be prolific. This offense is going to be prolific.
It is.
We can't have those stupid holding penalties or offsides when we're getting ready to go score a touchdown, kick a field goal, or whatever. We can't have those dumb penalties this year. We cannot.
Yeah. This is my thing for the reason why I hate that we let Brocky go, because we could still keep BB at center.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have moved Brock to left tackle. Not left tackle, right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Talking about left guard, moving left guard, slide, tile out.
Brocky, they're hybrids. They play everything. Guards on both sides, tackles both sides, and center.
Mm-hmm.
I still would have let the toss-up be between Bass and Nate Thomas on left tackle. Then I could have moved Brocky to right tackle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
I think Guy need to go.
How about Drew Shelton from Penn State? He's a rookie.
I was talking about the kid we drafted.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Drew Shelton is not bad. He just got to get stronger. But
I think he about a year out, man. I think he gonna have to develop.
I think the only thing with Drew Shelton is, he just need to get the weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
He need,
but he has the hand size, the arm width, and he is a predominantly left tackle. He just needs to get the weight. That's the only thing.
He only gave up one sack last year. That's what I'm saying. He only gave up one sack. So I mean, he's productive.
Yeah,
he just got to get stronger.
Out of his whole college career, he only gave up one sack.
Nice.
But I saw the game where he gave. It's not so much he gave up the wrong sack. It's that homeboy went around him.
Gotta get strong.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Like Ave Reese kind of had his way with him. You know what I'm saying? So,
no joke though, too.
But that's why I said and this is like the one key thing, like with that whole play, like with Arvell Reese and Drew Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
This is the where your pre-snap is different from your post-snap, and that's where the disguise plays come in. It's going to be a whole bunch of disguises, like with Christian Parker. So that's what happened with that game. Arvell Reese was right there with Drew Shelton, and he came wherever Arvell Reese started is not where he ended, and he ended with Drew.
We're gonna give him a mulligan on that one. We're gonna give because the funny thing is now Reese plays for the Giants. That's the funny
exactly,
thing now. Reese
exactly,
plays for the Giants.
exactly. And you want him lining up against him twice a year? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
But
protecting Dak blindside? No, sir. I'm all right. I'd rather have Guyton over there.
They're not gonna put. They're not gonna set Drew up like that.
No.
Yeah.
No, they won't. They know better.
I was on the other show, and right now because we have a 90-man roster.
Mm-hmm.
I do have us right now splitting the division. But right now I think we're going to
what? Nope.
Not so fast, my friend.
Nope.
Not so fast, my friend.
No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to Siobhan Revel a little later. On, Javi. Hold what you got.
Revel's gonna be the best cornerback. Watch what I tell you.
Yep.
I have a scenario with Revel and Kobe Durant. But what was I saying? Oh, so right now, I think, I have us splitting the division, but I think we're going to sweep the Giants because they really have no receivers and they don't have no back in the stable because Malik Neighbors is not going to be ready.
He might be out for like 12 games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He needs bad.
Then
hey man, they got Odell Beckham Jr. back. What you mean they got no
come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, Cletus. Stop, Cletus. Come on. Ain't no way.
And shout out to his mom. His mom is my sorority sister. Shout out to her. Yeah. He's going to be a WR3. And the only reason why I think that he signed with them, because he probably do have one good year in him. I think he's coming back home so he can retire.
I think so too. I think this is a farewell tour for him.
This is his farewell tour. And then you got Juju on the beat.
I forgot about Juju.
Juju want to be on Broadway.
Man,
want to be on Broadway dancing or something.
So you got him. Yeah. So who's gonna be your wide receiver?
Yeah.
And then
O-line probably still gonna be trash. Like, cause they what? Yeah, I know they got the right tackle from Miami, but
but Scatterboo ain't gonna be ready.
Nah,
Scatterboo. You mean Scatterboo?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be ready. You got rid of Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah. That was not a smart thing. Wan'Dale was very solid for them. He was very solid.
Wide receiver though.
So who's gonna be your running back and your wide receiver?
The Tracy kid.
Tracy's not bad.
Yeah, Tracy's not bad, but Trey, you're not game planning for Tracy.
The Giants have Calvin Austin and Darnell Mooney.
I forgot they got Darnell Mooney.
Oh, they do got Mooney from Atlanta. Oh, when he was with Atlanta, he gave me a lot of fantasy points.
Yeah, he did.
Mooney got that work for you.
Yeah, he's pretty fast and elusive.
Yeah, Mooney got that work for you, man. I forgot So speaking of receivers, what are y'all expecting from Pickens in this mandatory?
I think he's going to participate because he did some stuff today. He did group and individuals, so he wasn't a holdout. But as far as the season, I predict that he's going to give 1,000, maybe more.
See, the thing is with Pickens, I don't believe CeeDee Lamb is going to be hurt like he was last year. And so we're going to see basically what happens when him and CeeDee are on the field at the same time for, let's say, 16 to 17 games.
Yeah.
Is he still going to be the same productive wide receiver with CeeDee Lamb on the outside? That's what I want to see.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Boog. I don't see how he can't. right? Because with the way this offense is set up, and we all know Shotty want to run the ball. And when you got CD and George Pickens on the outside, I wish you would bring a safety down in the box. I wish you would.
And that's
I wish
why
you
Blue
would.
is important.
Exactly.
Blue in the slot
Exactly.
with his speed. That's look.
Yeah, so I think this offense gonna take. I think this offense gonna take a step forward, but like barring injury, God please let all the major pieces stay healthy. If we can stay healthy on offense, I think this offense gonna take a step forward. Like we averaged 30 points a game last year. I think it can go up. I think that total can go up. I really do.
But you know, I just thought about something. I don't think the competition is going to be between Marfa and Blue. It's going to be between Davis and Blue.
Yeah, because I think Marfa got the spot. I think Shotty loves Marfa. Yeah, Marfa ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, because he a bulldozer.
Yeah, exactly. He's exactly what Shotty ordered. That's what he liked. He liked them big bruises. Phil ain't going nowhere. Now I'm with you on that, Kills. I think it's going to be between Blue and
I
Davis.
gotta go get my mama's cake.
All right.
I gotta go get your Kelly crazy. Oh my God.
Oh man, but yeah. So I really think this offense is gonna take a step forward, man. But let's get. We've been bringing up the defense, so we can get into the defense.
To be honest with you, like I said before, man, I don't know. Last year the scheme was bad. The players coming back from injury. That's why Revel to me is gonna be somebody that is going to bring that passion, that speed, that playmaking ability to the cornerback position. This year, he's not going to come off an injury. That's another thing. So now he can get stronger, learn the playbook, you know what I'm saying, and go at Pickens and CD doing practice. He didn't do that last year. So you got to understand that camaraderie and that passion when you go up against two of the best wide receivers in the game, it's you against me in practice, mano a mano, that's going to make you better. That's going to make you better. That's what I'm telling you. Rebel's going to be, Rebel's going to be that dude. I have all the confidence in the world. Rebel's going to be that dude. You got to go up against Pickens and CD and practice every day. And Ryan, too.
Yeah, and Ryan. I'm saying, don't forget about Flo.
It's going to give you problems. Don't give any cornerback problems. You're going to get better. You're going to get better. The reps versus them, man, you can go against anybody after going against those three wide receivers. I'm telling you, I think Rebel is going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know who else I just thought about for our receiver core? Don't sleep on Anthony Smith. Did I say his last name right?
Are you talking about the rookie?
Yeah.
How about Mingo, though? Mingo.
Man, Mingo on the way out this door, bro. Because you talking about Smith. You talking about Smith, Trayshawn Holding.
No. No, because I think Mingo, hear me out. Mingo and Anthony Smith on special teams.
I got you.
Anthony Smith is actually, he ran one of the highest 40-yard dash in this year's draft. He ran a 4.43 or 4.44.
He can
but
move.
he's also a ST threat. You got both of them on it, man. That special team, come on! And I'm still surprised that we still kept Nick Sorshin.
I just knew we was gonna get no special team.
I thought he was out the door too with Flu.
Don't worry, we still got Camp. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, D Winters is going to be. Yeah, he is an Anthony Hitchens 2.0. And I forgot about him because we was talking about the green dot situation on the show that I just left out of with Demo preparing, taking reps as the green dot and take away his injuries. I just don't like an outside linebacker being a green dot. I prefer someone that's a middle linebacker.
Me too.
Somebody who's bigger.
Yeah, to be the Mike linebacker. I know they're also working out.
Okay. So you got to think in that 3-4. In that 3-4, you really got two inside linebackers, right? So So maybe technically he probably will be playing inside linebacker because you're gonna have like maybe Leo Fowl and Ezraku or Gary Ezraku playing outside linebackers, and he'll probably be one of the inside
the
guys.
Middle though, it's that one on the middle that is going to be conversating with your first level and your third level, and the middle linebacker is your second level. So he will have to communicate with your first level and your third level, who is, like I said, who's your secondary. And that's normally like the middle linebacker. It's just something about, I don't know, but I also know that they are working out Jayshawn Barham as well to be the Mike linebacker as well. And I still think that they're going to also work out Caleb Downs, because even though Caleb Downs is a safety, he has also won the green dot when he was with Ohio. So I don't know. It's just I don't know about.
He's
Demo
smart though. Caleb has been like
he's
that.
very smart, very smart. When he's at Alabama,
he could call a defense as well. So I mean, but my thing is with the middle linebacker position, you want him to be stout though, because that running back hit that hole, you can't move. You're gonna have to be right there, mano a mano with the running back.
And that's not Demo.
You know what I'm saying? Can Overshown take that hit after hit after hit, game after game?
Right. And right now, like I said, I love Demo, but right now he's like Rice Krispies, Cracker Pop. I mean,
oh Lord, not the crop, not the pop, not the pop. It's a wrap. Oh, not the pop, not the Rice Krispies. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
It's over. It's over. Demo, it's over.
Hey, like, but you do be nervous though. Like when he, like when he could, you see him because he be shot out of a cannon, man. Like his sign, like, and you be like, please don't get hurt. You made the
I'm not laughing at no injuries or something, but that he did. I think it was it I
forgot about Shamar James.
Was it the Thanksgiving game where he got the ACL? Because I know him and Josh Butler. That's another one you need to look out for too.
Yeah, buddy.
I think they both got the ACL at that Thanksgiving game where we played Washington. And when Demo went down, it looked like he was doing that little Kim dance for him.
Yeah.
He was doing a form of that Mary J. Blige dance. That's what.
No, that ain't Mary J. But no, that was Lil Kim.
Nah, y'all terrible. Y'all hell, bro.
I can't.
Y'all hell, man. Y'all hell, man.
You just want your middle linebackers to be stout, man.
Exactly. So
Overshown, I love Overshown's playmaking ability, but he's just not stout. That's the thing. We need
but
that type of middle linebacker. That's
but but like I said, with that 3-4 and that 5-2 and that 6-1, and it's really not a base formation. It's more so of like a transitional formation that Christian Parker is going to be doing. Them boys need to be like 290 or more. That's the reason why we no longer have Osa. Because Osa's size is not the size that a 3-4. A 3-4, you know, like you deboing.
Yeah.
A 4-3, you're not. 4-3, you kind of like lightweight. Like I could kick you in the pool.
Harvey said, how do we feel about the edge rushers though? They worry him a lot. I like Gary, but Ezraku and Lawrence not making me
really.
So I'm gonna say this about Ezraku. I'm gonna say this about Ezraku. Ezraku is tailor made for a 3-4. This couldn't have been better for Ezraku.
Yeah, because Boston plays a 3-4.
They played the 3-4 and he played outside linebacker. And so he's doing what he was doing in college. Sam Williams as well. It's gonna be doing what he was doing in college.
Yeah,
right. So
Because Sam Williams also played a 3-4.
Yeah.
Malachi
So,
Lawrence is D-Ware 2.0.
yeah, Malachi Lawrence was doing what he was doing in college,
What?
and we
Malachi is DeMarcus Ware 2.0.
Malachi is if DeMarcus Ware, and who was that other big threat that we had on defense?
Who, Spencer?
And Spencer. If those two had a baby, boom. That's the Malachi Lawrence. And during the draft, I had on Jerome, you know, on my mock,
your mock draft, yeah.
So Boog, I did 2 mock drafts. On my second one, I said this is the way that it's going to go. I did have Caleb Downs going to Washington. I had us getting I had Sonny Styles going to Washington. I had us getting Caleb Downs, and then with pick 21, I had us getting Malachi Lawrence. But we traded.
I was so happy.
We traded and we took 23 to give Philly 21 so they could get the little, lemonade. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, so you drafted a slot receiver when you already have a slot receiver, but you really need a wide out. But okay.
But you really need a wide out bad.
Yes,
hey,
he's not AJ Brown. I'll tell you that right now.
By no stretch of the imagination.
No, not even close.
Okay, Philly, do you? And then and it was what did I call it? Pennsylvania on
Pennsylvania crime. Yeah.
Pennsylvania crime.
They blame that on Dallas too.
Yeah, everything our fault, man.
So, but we ended up getting Malachi Lawrence with 23. So
I love him. I love it.
I said this is going to be the shocker of the draft. I said a lot of people going to sleep on Malachi Lawrence.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who he was, but when I went back and looked at his film, I was like, "Oh, okay." So, because like the violence with his hands and the effort he plays with, it just jumps off the screen. As I was like, "Okay."
Oh my God! I'm trying to think which game it was and who he played. Like he did a pop.
Yeah. I said, that boy super violent with his hands, man. He a dog. I said,
he's fast too. He's fast. That's why I label him DeMarcus Ware 2.0. Same thing, just like DeMarcus Ware when DeMarcus Ware was at Troy. Same thing. I'm like,
but so DeMarcus Ware, I didn't know who the hell he was, and when I looked at his face, it was the same thing. Like his burst coming out, getting off the ball, just leaped off the screen. I'm like, damn, this dude getting off the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing.
Philly him too. I was praying that Philly didn't draft him. I was praying.
Yeah. All right, so CP's defense, y'all. We've been talking about it anyway, but I'm gonna throw some stuff out there, see what y'all think. So the things that have been standing out so far, with CP's defense has been the attention to detail, the versatility, the disguise factor, and communication. Remember we was talking about communication?
Yeah, communication.
Book. So they said they've been real big on communication. Like the CD says, it's cool to see, like you can see the bag ups coming in and communicating, getting everything lined up. And communication to me was our biggest problem on the back end last year. The communication was horrible. Nobody knew where the hell they're supposed to be at. Guys were wide open. Right, because nobody knew where they were supposed to be at. So to hear that it's been an emphasis on communication has been like a breath of fresh air to me.
No, communication is big. You need communication on all levels when you have a really good defense. And that was the Cowboys' problem last year. You see people, hey, what we do? I'm like, what are you talking about? What you do? Like, you got wide receivers.
What the hell we call?
Wide open. Flus was bad.
Man, it was bad, bro.
It was terrible. So that's why having Caleb Downs back there is very important. Very important.
But the thing is, nobody bought into his system. Nobody bought into Flu's system.
Everybody knew it wasn't gonna work.
It wasn't. You have man corners. Your corners play man, not zone. That's never gonna work.
That's never gonna
work. And not only that, you had the only zone cornerbacks you had was Savon and Kyer Elam, who y'all
Lord,
Yeah,
got
if you want to count Kyrie Elam,
we can't
but-
count him. He's still in the league too. Lord help him.
yeah. Who signed? Somebody did sign. Tennessee, was it?
Somebody signed him. God bless him.
I think Tennessee signed him.
I think
God
he went
bless
back
him.
to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Kyer is good. Like I said, it just wasn't. Flu's system was just not working. But he's back with Robert Saleh.
Mm-hmm.
But then not only that, you had also in your DB room when it comes to your safeties, you had two high shell safeties, but you're trying to do single high, which wasn't working because we saw that on Christmas when Debo just literally knocked.
Man, I almost killed my boy. Kill Hitman, man. I almost killed Dono.
I'm glad he
Had
gone
his
too.
head on a swivel.
Yeah, it was time for Dono to go, man.
I'm glad he gone too. I'm glad he gone.
Yeah, Dono couldn't move no more, man.
And then
He can't cover. He can't cover.
And you're trying to do things you're trying to do free safeties with strong safeties, and you can't do that. And the only free safety we had is old man Malik. I love me.
Mm-hmm.
I like Malik Hooker, but
I like Hooker too, but the injuries slowing him down. That's the only bad thing with Malik right now. The injuries are catching up to him because he's always 2 steps too slow.
Yeah.
But he's 2 steps too slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer. Javi said, "What do y'all think? We got to address most with some veteran help." Then because he's really worried about the Israels. I don't
give me Jordan Brooks.
Yeah, I take Jordan Brooks.
Josh Sweat would be good. Josh Sweat would be good, or Max Crosby.
I want to shore up the old line, bro. I'm gonna keep it a
Here's
buck.
the thing with Josh Sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying, and this is why I want Cowboys fans to try to reconcile with. If Josh Sweat does not go to the Cowboys, I don't want to hear, we could have signed him. Like I said,
you know you're gonna hear that.
You're gonna hear it anyway. Get ready.
Know you're gonna hear that.
But the thing is, what they, and this is just with all fan bases, some of the things you have to look at, like outside of money, you also have, the player also has to see if the system in that organization works for them. And then you have some situations just like in Las Vegas. Everyone's saying that we should have gave a little bit more to Quay Walker. Well, guess what? We gave $10,000 more for Quay Walker, but he still decided to go to Las Vegas. Why? Because he had 3 of his Georgia Bulldog teammates that's with him, and he won. And I honestly think this is Quay Walker's like his farewell tour.
Really?
He wants to play with his boys.
Yeah.
And it's just like with Amari Cooper, when we had him, we tagged Dallas, and then Coop was dangling on a thread for all teams. Washington was going to give him $30 million more.
Yeah, I heard Washington offer him more money.
Yeah.
And
than what Dallas did, but he loved Dallas so much that he said, nah, I don't need that extra $30 million. I'm gonna stay right here. Well, one, I know why, because the Commonwealth of Virginia will tax the hell out of him.
I was just about to ask you that. What them state taxes looking like up there? Would have throw them up.
So where Washington headquarters is at is in Ashburn, Virginia. It's considered Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia is the highest tax county and area in the state of Virginia.
They would have told.
And we're talking about 7.5. We're talking about 7.5 And they would have taken so let's say if he signed the one, if you signed the the one, what was it, $130 million contract for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So not only you're getting Virginia taxes taken out of, guess where Washington plays right now? They play in Landover, Maryland. So you also get the Maryland state tax taken out, which is 6.5%. So you're getting that plus the 7.5% of Virginia tax, because that's where the Commanders organization is, or at the time they were known as the WTF team. So you're talking about close to 14% of state taxes taken out, and let's look at the federal taxes being taken out as well. So that's some more money. So when you look at it, he would have gotten that whole 4-year contract will probably be $80 million plus on that 4-year deal when all the taxes is taken out. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna take, let's say 80, I think it would be like 88. So $88 million compared to $100 million.
And I get to stay. I can stay. I don't have to uproot everything and move, and it's gonna be more money.
Right. So yeah.
Hey,
but
Cam Jordan.
But Coop loved Dallas though.
Yeah, Cam. Even as Cam Jordan signed back with the Saints.
Yeah, he did. And Jordan also wants to play with his brother in San Francisco.
Ooh-wee.
Which one?
Bosa.
Bosa wants to go play with his brother in San Francisco.
He want to go play with his brother in San Francisco.
That was a rumor.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself because this ain't this type of show. So.
I know exactly where you're going. I know. I already.
Yeah, I don't think Bosa would be a good fit.
No, I do not think so either. Nah, not in this climate right now. No.
And not Max Crosby. We gonna talk about that when we get off this show about Max Crosby. One of the other reasons why they don't want him, that they didn't want him.
I heard about that. I heard about that. I heard about that.
Count him out. Count him out.
Yeah, so
we're not talking about injuries, but let's keep going.
Yeah, we ain't talking about injuries.
Count him out.
All right, so what I was about to say. So a couple of breakout players, guys that I feel like, man, we need to watch on the defense. Like, because we were talking about Christian Parker's defense. So I just, some guys that I feel like that this switch, that the changes that been made on defense really going to benefit. Javi, I hope you listening.
Hold on, let's pull up hold on, because I got some key ones too. Hold on.
Yeah, it depends on who's starting too. It's going to depend on starting lineup. Like I'm going back to Revel. I think Revel, basically with off-season conditioning, he doesn't have to worry about rehabbing his knee. I think he's going to be the surprise of our whole defense. His father had said he's gonna be a dog. I think he's gonna be the dog.
Yeah, so Rebel is one of the guys I got on my list. They saying he moving around real good, and he always, the size and the speed is the thing that kind of sticks out in his film. So they say he's looking like that player that they saw on film when they drafted when they took him, right? So I think working with CP is going to really, because we seen what CP can do. When a guy that's talented, like Quinyon Mitchell was one of the top cover guys in this league, certain top cover guy in this league, right? So we've seen what CP can do when there are tools to work with, and I feel like Rebel got all the tools, all the physical tools you can ask for to play corner in this league. And so I feel like CP is going to elevate his game tremendously. Also, I got Donovan.
He has a full off season to actually recover.
Because he shouldn't have been playing. He shouldn't have been playing last year.
No, he shouldn't have been playing.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been playing last
year. Give him a mulligan.
Yep.
How about Mr. Bell?
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Who talking about? Marquise Bell?
I think basically he could do a lot of good in this particular defense, but some off the field issues with him right now?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Cleared. That's been cleared. Moving on.
That's been cleared.
That's been cleared. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't even 12 hours after it was cleared.
All right. I think Mr. Bell can bring the pain too. We got to watch out for him too. We got to watch out for him because I think on the CP and CP's flexibility and creativity with the defense, Marquise Bell could be a steal. A lot of fans like, oh, we should cut him. I'm like, why? I said, why? He can give you position flexibility.
He really can, because remember he played linebacker for Dan Quinn when we got there in the linebacker.
So that brings me to that point because I had Marquise Bell was one of my watch out.
We on fire. We cooking with grease.
Yeah. So the way that CP is running this whole defense, everybody is hybrid from your first, your second, and your third level. And that's what Dan Quinn also did. So if CP does the exact same thing, because when you look at it, the way that he's talking about as far as with the secondary is concerned, CP is going to have a lot of those safeties and cornerbacks going up to the first level, almost like a linebacker or a safety. So technically, Marquise Bell is a safety.
Mm-hmm.
If he shoots up to like a linebacker, like DQ did, he will be okay with CP's system. If CP is going to operate him that way.
Yep. So another guy got is Donovan Ezeraku. So I feel like the switch to 3-4 is kind of what the doctor ordered. I think Ezeraku, his build is his game, his play style is tailor made for 3-4 outside linebacker.
Yeah,
he can rush the passer. I think he rushes better standing up. He plays the run pretty well, right? So I think Ezeraku, I think he'll actually get there because there was a lot of almost sacks he had last year, right? But and I think that came from him rushing with his hand in the dirt. I think him rushing standing up or give him that extra half a step he needs. And I think he'll finish a lot of them sacks that he missed last year.
Yeah, I agree.
So Kelly, let me ask you a question real quick about Clowney. How come we so hesitant not to re-sign Clowney right now?
Man.
That's who I really want.
So a couple of weeks ago there was talks with him. The thing with Clowney is they're still waiting. They still got some right now. Like I said, the Cowboys is under $5.6 million. They're still getting some more money that's supposed to come in on one of those post-due ones.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing with Clowney is he's like a unicorn. He's a plug and play. You could put him in like second day of minicamp and he'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know he did express the interest that he wants to have a full workout, whether the Cowboys sign him or not.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to have like a full
off season.
Yeah, and his body prepared, because when we signed him, he was home chilling on the couch.
Yeah, he was
cooking dinner and stuff, with his kids. He in the carpool line to pick them up and all that other stuff. He was doing dad vibes, which is fine. But at least he will have a full off-season workout, so he can be prepared whether the Cowboys sign him or not, or another team come to get him. But he's a plug and play,
Nah, I like Clowney. I always did. He led us with what 9.5 sacks last year, or was it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he got off the couch and got you 9.5 sacks. So I'm like, get this man in here and let him get in shape.
And we don't,
what I'm saying?
To start. We just need an additional player.
Exactly.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So another guy got on the list is Maris Leofow. I'm very high on Maris Leofow. I think Maris Leofow is very, very, very disruptive when utilized correctly. I'm gonna say that because I feel like exactly. He need to be going forward, right? I think so. I think the switch to outside linebacker, kind of like Ezra Rocco, was exactly what the doctor ordered. He should be coming off the edge, see ball, get ball.
Let me ask you a question.
He's a 3-4 base formation player anyway.
Why not put him in strong safety then?
He too
big. He too big. They say he done put on some weight.
He did.
Yeah, so he put on some weight. They 103 to 5 the fan. They were like one of them men in camp practices. They say he was everywhere, all over the place.
Before he put on weight, his girlfriend plays for the Mystics here, and I saw him.
Oh, really? Okay.
That mofo is huge. This was
big, huh?
This was before. Before they switched him. Like this was like his. So her rookie year was his second year. So this was the second year.
Mm-hmm.
So this was before last year. That dude is big. Oh, he big.
Yeah.
I don't know what they feeding these little Polynesian players, but
So how much weight did he put on? Because I'm gonna say something in a minute. If he put on that much weight, they should have tried him at Mike. Why not try him at Mike if he put on that much weight?
But the thing is, his rookie year, he was
he had the green dot. Well, Vizema. Yeah.
He had the green dot all through preseason.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would be a good Mike linebacker, to be honest with you.
And then crazy old Flus moved him to special teams, which was
what the hell Flus had going on, man? Like he didn't utilize his players well at all.
And the thing is, like, you could tell when Leofow was in the building, because if you hear helmets crashing and all this other stuff, and he causing penalties, the thing is, what Leofow is trained to do when he could crash your helmet and stuff, you cannot do that in special teams. Like those plays are not for special teams.
Mm-hmm.
See, he could do all that all day if he was on the actual defense side. You won't get no penalties. But now he was crashing people's helmets and stuff, and he'll look at you crazy.
Yeah, and he's very disruptive. You know what I'm saying? So. And that was one of the things that pissed me off with Flus. And we couldn't get pressure on the QB. And you got this guy, you won't even blitz him. And when you do blitz him, until late, and when you blitz him, he get home. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Leofow, when Zimmer had him,
he
was good for the blind spot to come off and get the QB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Leofow gonna be very disruptive in this defense. Like I said, I think the switch to move him to outside linebacker was what the doctor ordered.
But to answer your question, Bug, he put on at least 35 to 40 pounds of muscle, and everything.
That's the middle linebacker.
And everything is proportioned.
Listen. Okay. Now she got visuals now. Yo, you see her eyes? Yeah, I'm
talking about you see it. It's all in her face. She was just
all I say is, try to limit the time you wear the Color Rush uniform.
All I'm saying is that I think Leofow would probably be a better Mike than Overshawn.
Yeah,
I think so.
Oh, but that's the thing with CP though. Like I don't think he's gonna put guys in the box like Flus did, right? I think you're gonna see guys being moved around. You may see him at Mike. You know what I'm saying? You may, cause like I think Barham, where they saying they're gonna start him inside. I think you may see Barham come off the edge here and there. You know what I'm saying? So So I don't you may be right, Book. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, we'll see. Because I think he'll get a shot to do both.
We need our version of Fred Warner. That's what I always want. We need our version of Fred Warner in the middle. That's
Jordan Brooks.
I thought Troy was doing it. What? Yo, somebody call Troy Aikman up. Say, yo, Troy, what's going on? What's the
Man, Troy do us this solid,
Come
bro.
on, Troy.
But
so
see,
Harvey
Harvey
got his breakout players.
Doesn't have that much pull because he's not. He's almost like what what's the boy that we got that is our consultant that got all them players that's in the $500 million range. Dave Jordan. Oh God, what's his name? Book.
So you talking about the BT? The
BT, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what's his name?
BT Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Troy Aikman is.
Okay.
We need Troy to be Worldwide West. That's what we need. We need Troy to be Worldwide West for the Knicks, man. That's what we need. Jordan Brooks is a monster in the middle. He's Mr. Tackling Machine, baby.
Yeah.
But what would we give up, though? We would have to give up something to get him, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we don't know what
and
Miami wants.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I really don't want to give up no more picks out this 27 draft, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like I told
you,
you,
don't have
round 1 to 5 is gonna be loaded.
Yeah.
Loaded.
I don't want to give up no more picks out the
like
27 draft.
When you heard the War Room, when they released the tapes of the War Room, and you heard Stephen Jones saying, like, we don't really have more for 2027. Yeah, because you basically giving everything. Ooh. And the Jets is holding your first round pick hostage depending on how it goes. That's the one thing I love the Quinion Williams trade, but I don't like how they have that first round pick situated. So let's just say the Jets go all the way to the Super Bowl or one of them playoff spots, and the Cowboys stink up the joint, right? The Jets, by them having one of our first round picks, if they're at 32 or whatever, they will move up to whatever number the Cowboys place. But if the Cowboys do well and we're in playoff contention, so whatever place we fall into the 2027 draft, we will keep that spot, and the Jets will have whatever pick they will have. So let's say if they think up the joint and they get like the third round pick, and we have like, let's say 30 or 31, they will keep their pick 2 or 3, and we'll still keep our pick. But if they do well, then it flips.
Hey, did y'all hear about Arch Manning might not actually go to the draft? He might return back to school. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, because because he has one more year. He has one more year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arch Manning might go back to school because he's getting so much money with NIL, and he loves the University of Texas.
Yeah, but I think he needs to stay another year anyway, though.
But see, not only that,
I don't think he's ready.
He also falls into that whole COVID-19 clause because a lot of players who forfeited to play during the pandemic. So you have that and the NIL working in their favor.
Yeah, he get paid. He might as well stay in school. He don't need the money.
Yeah, he don't need the money.
He could graduate with his bachelor's and still matriculate to his master's and still play.
Yeah, he could. He could. Because to me, not to change the subject, but more from basically Oregon is the best quarterback in the draft anywhere, if you ask me. So,
yeah.
Oh, Oregon is going to own the draft this year. I mean,
both of them, Texas and Oregon.
Yeah.
Now, the last 3 years, granted, Ohio, y'all got it, but this year is going to be Oregon.
Oregon and Texas, boy.
We saw what Oregon was doing the last 2 drafts, last year and this year. But next year is all of Oregon. But okay, so look, here's some other players I got some lookout on defense. We still on defense, right? Cornerback Traquez Bridges.
You like him?
I like him.
Yeah.
He was green last
I like
year. I
him.
don't know. His hips don't look as fluid as they should.
I think he should be playing safety, bro. I think he was just, I think he was out of position.
No, he's a corner. The one that's out of position is Reddy Stewart. He is a true safety.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think Reddy is basically quick enough off the ball, to be honest with you. He like hesitates too much for me. That's the thing about Reddy.
He's a safety. To me, he's a safety that likes and he flourishes playing in space.
Mm-hmm.
That's Reddy Stewart.
Let me ask you another question. Do y'all like Shamar James though? Do y'all really like Shamar James?
I like the rook, man. He looked good as a rookie. He had some flashes, but he had some, some not so great moments. But he was a rookie, right? So you can expect that from a rookie. But he had flashed.
Yeah, he had more flashes than he had.
He did.
But the thing is, Flus did not. That's the only thing. He will take what's going good out, and then we're sitting there
like, what are you doing?
Now
he was too stubborn for his own good.
He really was, man.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kel. I see.
I'm gonna tell y'all
something coming.
I'm gonna tell y'all who's on the hot seat. Kalen Carson.
Oh yeah,
really?
Seatbelt. Nah, seatbelt is not seatbelt. He more like loose belt. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. He's always out of position and he's always getting beat deep. Always. What is he doing? What happened to seatbelt? Nah, Mr. Loose Belt. I think he was overhyped, to be honest with you. I think he was overhyped.
I heard he's been looking pretty decent. I heard he looked decent in OTAs too.
Okay. Wait till I heard game start. Wait till preseason.
Yeah, I'm saying we're gonna preseason. Preseason's gonna tell us what we need to know. But
he's on the hot seat.
He should be.
I think he's the only one right now that I know that I'm seeing flagged in red.
So he would be a better free safety than a cornerback because of his.
We kind of deep at corner, bro. I know the secondary looked bad last year, but we kind of deep at corner, man. So I think we made.
Scooney is in the red.
Yeah, Scone in trouble because Trigg boy that we got for undrafted free agent. Yeah, he coming. Somebody finna get their spot took, dude. That dude he's a red zone nightmare. He gonna be a red zone nightmare, dude.
Yeah,
I love Trey.
Those are only two I see in red. But the one that I'm so glad we got him back. But Mr. Isaiah Land from Florida A&M.
Oh, we got Land back. Yeah.
That's Bell.
Yeah.
They played together. He's good too. He
just got to
put on some weight. He just got to put on some weight.
Yeah, he got to put some weight on. But
yeah, right now they got him as outside linebacker.
Oh well, I don't know. That might be where he need to be.
Yeah,
that's good for
with his build.
He also plays safety.
Well, damn.
I need to see CP. This is why I can't wait for the game to start so we can really see what CP is going to do. Like the camps, the individual camps, that's fine. You're going to see everybody's traits every day, day in and day out. But when you start playing against other teams and you don't know their traits or whatever else, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I
forgot about him too. I forgot about old Devin Moore. He said, I would say he like, Devin. So Devin Moore just had injuries.
That's the one that's coming up after Kalen Carson. That's what I said. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell y'all one guy to also look for. To also look at. He got 7 years in the game. He's 315 pounds, and if he wrecks some shop, I got me a nice bottle because his name is Hennessy. Matt.
Oh man. So the thing with the defense, right? So Javi, you saying that you were worried about the edge rushers. So the way this defense is built, they're real stout in the middle. So you got a Quentin Williams, you got a Kenny Clark, The boy we got from San Diego, he's huge, right?
Don't forget about the other dude from UCLA, the rookie. He was a rookie last year.
Big J from UCLA. So you gotta double these guys
Toy?
on the inside.
Yeah.
Toy.
We got some big boys in the middle now.
Toya. Yeah, so you gotta double them on it. You have to double Quentin Williams. You have to double Kenny Clark. You have to.
So the thing with Jay Toia, he's a zero tech, so he's a nose tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with the edges, like if you looked at the trend, a lot of them are going to be playing outside linebacker with a touch of edge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got some other ones that's going to be playing tackle as well. That's what I'm saying. This whole defense, when you look at the defense, is very, very hybrid.
Yeah.
And the way that's going to play. So let's just, like, for example, my frat brother, Rashawn Gary. He is labeled as an outside linebacker for the Cowboys. He's not playing. I mean, he's still going to play some defensive end and tackle. But the way that CP is going to do it is, and it's going to be hard for the opposing offense to plan for Parker's scheme, because every week is going to be different. The playbook is going to be different. So let's just say we know that more than likely the Giants is going to be booty juice, even though they do play us. I mean, they do play us good. They play us good, but they still booty juice at the end of the day. Maybe we won't need Rashawn Gary to be a defensive end for the Giants. We could use him as a linebacker. Here comes week 2. Washington. CP and Marcus Dixon is probably gonna be like, all right, even though we use you as a DE for the Giants for this week, you're going to go in as an edge. Okay. So Javi, I'm gonna give you some insight. Okay. And this is what makes it difficult for a opposing team. So Harbaugh could say, oh yeah, Rashawn Gary, he is their, he's the Cowboys outside linebacker, yada yada yada, whatever. And they have their practice. Okay, listen, they practice on Monday. No, walkthroughs on Monday. The Giants have their off days the same day as the Cowboys, which is Tuesday. Wednesday is full practice. Thursday is full practice because the practice reports come out. Friday is also practice and game status. That's when you know who's going to be active, who's going to be doubtful, who's going to be questionable, who is going to be out. There's another form that a lot of people don't realize. It's called the depth chart. The depth chart comes out Saturdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So by the time the team gets it and everything, the opposing team gets it, they was like, damn, I didn't plan for this player to play defensive end when he has been playing outside or inside linebacker for 2 weeks. So that's going to be Christian Parker. You don't know these players. Like I said, they hybrid. So if Rashawn Gary is playing outside linebacker for week 1, he's not going to do the same thing for week 2. He's not going to do the same thing for week 3. So it's going to be hard for the opposing team to game plan and scheme against Christian Parker because it's going to be different every week.
It's going to be a shell game. It's going to be a real shell game.
Right.
Like you don't, yeah. So
and then what I want for especially with Cowboy fans to also understand, preseason it's going to be very vanilla. They are not showing any. and Jerome, you know, normally I normally get hands on playbooks, right? I cannot get anything.
I love it. I love
like,
it.
oh no, not this year, baby.
I love it.
And the thing is, and when I get it, I cannot expose what's being said like on shows and stuff. Like I could show it to a very certain amount of people and everything, but I can't get nothing.
Yeah, CP ain't.
I like it and I hate it at the same time. I can't even use my I'm a part of the Divine Nine. You can't. No, I can't even do that.
They like,
that's what's up. Yeah,
now, boo boo. Let us get on
that's
the road.
What's up.
Then we
That's what's up.
That's
like that. See, and that right there, that's great news. That's great news because that let me know that things have changed in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And here's another thing that has changed. So the 53-man roster will not be done on Tuesday, August 25th at 12 noon. As of now, right now, the 53-man roster for all 32 teams must be submitted to the league office at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, August 23rd, 2026, immediately after the last preseason game.
That's my birthday.
That's the new change of the league.
They need to expand the rosters to 60 though, or 61 on game day. They should.
Yeah, they should.
So
the thing is, the roster is 53 man, but only 48 is dressed.
They should change it.
Yeah,
they should change
the only reason why I think that is now Sunday instead of Tuesday, like it has always been. Two things could be certain. They're probably giving more practice days to prepare for week 1 because now our first game is that Wednesday. And then that Thursday is an overseas game. And then I think they're also gearing up because maybe next year we will actually see a 19 game season.
What? That's too much. I think 19 is I thought 18 was too much. 19
yes.
I think the only reason why they're doing it like that, because hear me out, because a lot of people like me be complaining and fighting air Monday after Super Bowl. So if they were to do that, then that means the Super Bowl weekend will be on the President's Day weekend. So you have that Monday off.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, I heard they was talking about going to that. They talking about adding another bye week too, though, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be another bye week.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, they getting outrageous with these games. But if they gonna add another bye week and expand the roster, okay, you know what I'm saying. But we gotta draw the line. We gotta draw the line somewhere. Exactly. But this game is very physical.
International games. It's gonna be more international games coming as well because they trying to get one in Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That might be a nice little trip.
Listen,
Lord have mercy. That's too many games, though. That's a lot of punishment.
That's a lot of punishment.
Listen,
I know it's money, but
listen, and it's gonna like my great grandmother is from Nigeria. I don't think it's gonna be in Nigeria, but if it's in Ghana, shoot, man, Ghana got some gorgeous. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, that's what they're talking about. So it's going to be on the President's Day weekend. I know they were talking about if they were to do that, then they will cut the preseason from 2 to 1 or 3 to 2, however, but that's still not going to be enough. But it's just going to elongate it, but it's going to be some more international games. And the one thing we have to be cognizant with this season, the Cowboys is running back to back with this season, and I hate that we're going to Brazil. It's okay that we're going early, but the thing is we don't have no bye week because we're going straight Sunday to Sunday, and then here comes week 3 and we're playing Sunday, and then I think the next game is that following Sunday or that Monday, so we don't have a bye week, like a mini bye week between that game.
Then our bye week late this year. It's like what week 13 or 14.
We're on the last. We are on the last week of bye weeks for the league.
Yeah, that's one thing that concerned me about the schedule. When I saw that's in my our bye week super late.
It could be a blessing in disguise, though. Super
I hope it is.
But I mean, we're normally like mid to late bye weeks anyway. Normally our bye weeks either like week 6, week 7, sometimes week 8. The latest we've had a bye week is like week 10 or week 11. But at least if it's like that week 14, and then the next one is we got that game on 15. I think that's when we play the Rams. At least let's just say if there is some injuries, God forbid, but let's just say if, we will still have most of our teams back by the time bye week come. So I'd rather have they come in late towards the end part than they get hurt like on Thanksgiving or week 16, and we know we can't have them, if we get to postseason. So I'm trying to look at it from that mindset.
Yeah.
We better go get the postseason. We better get there. I'm tired of this nonsense. Not being
what
in the
is going to
postseason.
be this year's surprising cuts?
Schoonmaker.
Scone.
And I mean, Kalen Carson, he's a good dude. I met him. I talked to him, and he's a little bit out of the DMV, but he's from Waldorf, Maryland. So he's literally like 35, 40 minutes away from where I live. Good dude, but I think that seat belt is going to come off on the air.
That belt is gone. I told you that loose belt is gone.
Yeah. I think Scooney. The thing is with Scooney, he was drafted in 2023, but and the thing is nobody is going to trade for him.
Trade him Pittsburgh. Mike drafted him.
Yeah, Mike drafted him. Hell, send him over there with Mike.
Yeah, he could go get him. Yeah, he could go get him. Yeah, but Michael Trigg is going to be coming after. Coming after Scooney.
Yeah,
we need him in the red zone. We need him in the red zone for real.
And he a big body dude.
Big old boy. Big old.
You know who he remind me of? That big Amazon dude that's in Pittsburgh that just signed that contract.
Down there in
Washington. Like Washington?
Yeah.
I think
Washington
Craig reminds me of Des Bryant. How he plays, he reminds me of Des Bryant. Yeah, but I'm talking about for the red zone and after the catch. When you look at his film after the catch and in the red zone, he reminds me of Des Bryant.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people is kind of concerned about his pass blocking, but the thing is, I get that, but he's going to be more for like a threat, a depth threat in the red zone.
Yes, with his receiving skills, like what he can do in the pass game, dude.
It's off the chain.
It's off the chain. You got to have him on the field. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he's gonna force his way on the field.
Now for the pass blocking TE that we do have, and they need to incorporate him more, is big body Brev.
Span forward.
Yeah,
I love Span forward, man. I like Span forward, man. I like him, and that's the thing. Like Span forward ain't going nowhere. Ferg ain't going nowhere. So that leaves Schoon.
He was overdrafted anyway. To be honest with you, he was overdrafted.
Yeah.
The Cowboys only drafted him because other teams were drafting the tight ends, and so they figured they didn't want to lose out, so they drafted him. I'm like, damn, I hate that draft. Between him and Mozzie, oh my God, I hated that draft.
Oh my God.
That draft
back-to-back Michigan players.
Back-to-back Michigan players.
Jay Lou was.
Yeah, Jay Lou was the only one that really.
Jay Lou was legit.
He's the only exception. But the thing is, I'm trying to trust Christian Parker's version of drafting Michigan players because he has scored high on. No, because he just signed another 1-year deal. So he's already automatically on the 53-man roster. His signing this year wasn't a promissory signing. So we can take him off.
Him and Downs are good friends too. So he's gonna teach Downs the ropes about the Cowboys and whatever else. And then after this year, he'll probably be gone.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna trust Christian Parker's way of drafting Michigan players because he has not missed on any. He got Rashawn Gary, then he got Jayshawn Barham, and I remember Jayshawn because he was here at Maryland before he transferred.
Yeah, he was.
So so I'm trusting his way of drafting Michigan players because Michigan is a trigger word for me.
Man, for a lot of us, a lot of us. Damn, Taco Charlton.
Oh my!
I'm still mad about Taco Charlton, man. Like damn JJ Watt. Was it TJ Watt or JJ Watt on TJ Watt on the board? TJ Watt on the board. We took Taco Charlton.
Was right there for us. But TJ didn't take it for 3 though. That's the thing.
Yeah. But TJ, you saw what TJ was, bro. Like I know we don't play a 3-4, but we can't pass up on him.
Not
no damn Taco.
So I had conversations with Will McClay when he comes to town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we go to the little bar at the hotel. We got our own little spot, and we just be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And this is without no liquid courage or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him a lot of things that night. So I asked him, I said, TJ Watt was sitting right there. So he knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And he said the type of scheme that Rod Marinelli was doing, TJ Watt did not fit the scheme.
He did. He did fit the scheme.
He did fit that scheme.
He said in the war room was definitely a war room.
Oof. I can imagine. You got
for the 20, and that was the 2017 draft.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was definitely a war room because Stephen Jones and his daddy got into a nice heated debate. Stephen did not want him. Jerry and Rod did. So when you hear anything mentioning about a Taco Charlton or something like that, Stephen is real quick to say that was my dad's pick.
I didn't want Taco actually. I thought it was overdrafted, to be honest with you. I'm like, yo, Watt is right there. What is wrong? It was Watt and King, the cornerback from Washington, was right there too. And I'm like, yo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about King. Yep.
I'm like, yo, you could have picked the cornerback if you didn't want.
Could have got the cornerback, bro.
Taco? Come on, bro.
I said, man, look. Come on, man.
I was like, man, not Taco. I said, no way.
Oh my God.
Those were the bad days of drafting, boy.
I promise, man.
That was...
Oh no, because we had 2018 with LVE.
No, you know what though?
LVE was good.
Was decent until his neck started acting up though.
Yeah, he just had injuries.
But
LVE was good.
Here's the thing.
Him and Jalen though, they played pretty good together.
Here's the thing.
Him and Jalen, yeah.
Here's the thing. This was our RG3.
So who did you want? I knew who I wanted, but we didn't draft him anyway because he went to San Diego that year.
I don't know. Honestly,
I wanted James.
I was between offense and defense. But the thing is, LVE, we could have got him in the second or third round.
Whose fault is that?
What year was that when we drafted LVE?
Rod Marinelli was still with us.
See, Hot Rod did a lot of nonsense.
He really did.
He did a lot of nonsense. I'm like, yo, we could Taco and then LVE in the second round. I wanted Derwin James.
That's
so bad.
That's who was James.
I wanted Derwin James so bad, but he went to the Chargers like what, 2 picks ahead of us.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I'm like, Jerry, pull a trigger and trade. Why not? Pull a trigger.
So we couldn't because we were still kind of in dead cap hell because we still had D Ware on our
okay. I got you.
Even though D Ware was no longer with us, he was still on our books. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Could you imagine that though, Derwin James? Oh Lord, I wanted it so bad, man. We got LVE. LVE played well until his neck started acting up. His back. See, that's the thing. We should have learned from that whole experience with Romo, not to draft players with existing neck or back injuries. You can't, that playing football with your neck and back. Those type of
things, that ain't nothing to play with, man.
That ain't nothing to play with, bro.
That ain't nothing to play with, man. Yep. Yeah, man. So that's all I really had, man.
Oh, you know what? One last
what
thing
you got
on the Knicks.
Okay.
Nobody's talking about this. The Knicks won 2 championships in the calendar year against the same team. We won the NBA Cup, right, against the Spurs, and we won basically the Big Cup versus the Spurs, and nobody on ESPN is talking about that. So you heard it here first. They need to go back and say the Knicks is the first NBA team to win 2 championships in one calendar year. Nobody brought that up.
And my thing is like the Knicks for the past 2-3 years, the Knicks has been doing good, but they always like the last 2 years. Yeah, and the thing is, the last 2 years they always make it to the playoffs, but then something just happens and everything. But this year they made it. And the only thing I could say is if it took 53 years for the Knicks to win the finals.
I said the same thing about the Cowboys. Let's go.
We gotta change.
Let's go.
It's our turn. It's our turn. It's our turn.
It's our turn. Stephen A. Smith talking.
It's our turn, man.
Woo, I was so glad we won because I thought the Cowboys were going to win before we did. I said, oh, man, shut up.
So my question is, so the draft is on the 23rd. Are y'all going to y'all teams? Because I feel out of place. I don't have no allegiance to a team. My sorority sister and my auntie soror and this guy that I used to deal with, they big Wizards fans and stuff. So when they say, hey, you want to go to a game? I got a little jersey that I had some fan cash with Fanatics that I ended up using. So I got like a little $6 jersey and everything that I will wear and everything. So I'm going to the draft party. I like how
they have the number 1 pick though.
Yeah.
They have a number 1 pick, so let's see what happens.
I think they're going to get the dude from
AJ.
Yeah.
I think they're going to trade it. I think they're going to trade with Utah for a haul because AJ still wants to stay in Utah because he's been in Utah forever, and I have a feeling the Jazz are going to pull off a major trade to get him. And I think. So
hold on, wait a minute. Where? Hold on. They just put the draft order out today.
The Wizards pick number
I know
1.
we're
Utah picks number 2. Then Utah picks number 2. Memphis picks somewhere. I can't remember.
I think we got the 3rd pick.
You guys supposed to be picking Boozer.
Nah, I hope we get him.
Yeah. Memphis is 3. Oh God, I need my glasses because I can't see nothing. Hold on. The Knicks is 24. I thought y'all had 2 picks in the first round.
We have the 24th pick, and then we have the first pick of the second round.
No, but I thought y'all had 2 in the first round.
No, we traded a lot of picks for Bridges.
Oh, that.
So did.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of picks for
y'all
Bridges.
was.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this that I wonder which game it was in San Antonio. Man, Bridges, what he couldn't miss, dude.
Yeah, he was
That
like
dude.
8 out of 9.
Yeah, I said, man, this boy ain't missing.
We
Man,
needed
so
that.
yeah, I forgot the Knicks was in the Efton Picks ministry with the Los Angeles Rams.
They with the Rams. So you got the Wizards. The Wizards picking first, then you got the Jazz, the Grizzlies, the Bulls, the Clippers, the Nets, the Kings, Atlanta, Dallas, and Milwaukee. Those the top 10.
New Orleans. I don't like their
No, Atlanta. They said the Atlanta pick at number 8 is from New Orleans. So it must have been some type of trade or something.
Yeah, they got a trade. Yeah, there was a trade. So Atlanta picks higher. And what they
and the Clippers.
So that's
and
why,
the Clippers number 5 pick is from Indiana.
So that's why they were saying that Jaylen Brown may get traded to basically Atlanta because Atlanta has the picks and some players. And I said to myself, if he's from Atlanta, I said, Lord, they're gonna break up the team. I said, all right, that's on y'all. Y'all want Giannis that bad? Go ahead. I think it's a bad trade. So.
I know a lot of Wizards fans. They want Giannis. I'm like, you know what you have to give up for him?
You got to give up a lot to get Giannis.
You got to break up your team to get Giannis. And then what you have after that? Some rookies, some free agents from overseas. I said, all right, go ahead.
So I have a question. Like I said, when I was in New York during the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
So after the game was over, Knicks won and everything. Then New York was doing what New York does, being rowdy. I mean, I loved it.
They're always rowdy, man.
I love it.
Dude, I saw a burnt up school bus. I was like, what? Y'all burnt up a school bus, bro?
They burnt up school buses. They stabbed 4 people. They shot somebody. 63 people were arrested. Hey, it is.
So it wasn't like that. The only thing that we got, so when I was there for the Eastern Conference Finals, I don't know if they thought that they were a cheerleading squad that was in what was that movie? Bring It, because they throwing people up like a pyramid, and the guy almost landed on my aunt and I, and like we was parked across the street from Penn Station, the big Penn Station.
Yeah, I know exactly where you were.
And we could not get there, so NYPD rerouted everybody, and we had to go through Penn Station under Madison Square Garden to go up on the other side to get to where we parked at.
Oh my God.
And they're on the bus bays, like where you wait for the buses at.
Yep.
They're on top of that with champagne bottles and Patron bottles, and they just spraying everybody and all this other stuff. I just got my hair braided. Okay, I already smell like alcohol because I was getting lit, Anyway, and it wasn't even a good 48 hours. So I'm like, I can imagine if y'all go to the finals and win, how crazy it was going.
It was crazy. It was crazy that night. Luckily for me, I couldn't get down there because I had some stuff going on with my furnace and whatever, so I had to wait for somebody to come and take a look at it and give me an estimate. So I missed all the New York festivities because I watched the game in Jersey. But
you going to the parade?
No, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain anyway. It's gonna rain. I'll watch it from home. I'm not going down there with them crazy folks. I'm not doing that. They gonna be down there like it's damn near like St. Patty's plus 10. You know what I'm saying? I love my people to death, but there are times I'm like, that's not for me. I'm staying right here.
Yeah, and I know how crazy it was when my Nets won the World Series in 2019. I mean, yeah, we was getting blazed and all that other stuff, having a good time, but Lord, we wasn't. Y'all crazy.
Because we have all the boroughs. We have all the boroughs in Westchester County, and then New Jersey's right here. So everybody comes in. It's a big melting pot, and you have all that energy. Some of it could be good, some of it could be bad. So some fans get lit. They don't know how to act, and they just go crazy.
Yeah, and see, so I'm in right now. I live in Oxon Hill, Maryland. They got a party bus. They got 3 party buses that's leaving from the Home Depot right behind me to go to New York for the parade, which is on Thursday.
Oh my God!
And,
so they're gonna be partying in the rain.
And the bus trip is only $60, and includes it includes the trip, it includes snacks and all that other stuff. And they got 4 buses that's going to be parked, and you can leave your car and then travel up to New York.
They're gonna be lit on the bus.
On the bus.
It's gonna be lit on the bus. The only thing I ask though, James Dolan, if you're listening to this podcast, can you please reserve a seat for Charles Oakley, please? I understand you have a lawsuit going up against each other.
Yeah, but Charles Oakley should have
needs
been
to
in
be
the
there. Charles Oakley needs to be.
Oakley need to be
But
there.
he needs to be on the
Oakley
league bus of the parade, and he needs a championship ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Spike Lee need one too, man.
they're gonna give Spike one.
Yeah, Spike need a ring too.
A ring. And don't have anybody there that's the shade of a particular color there.
Let me tell you something. You know
that likes to take naps, but that's just.
Yo, what you say, kid? Don't have nobody that's the same color as the ball. Just...
Orange? You talking about orange?
Orange? that takes melatonin. But back to my question. So you're staying home to watch the draft.
Yeah, I'm staying home and watch the parade. So my friends are going. I'm like, I'm gonna pray that everybody gets there safe and comes home safe.
Right. So for the draft, you're watching it at home. You're not.
Yeah, I watch all that at home. That's gonna be on the 24th,
the 23rd.
It's either 23rd or 24th, but my wife's birthday is on the 24th, so we going out to dinner, so. Yeah. I won't be watching it, but it's basketball anyway. The Knicks don't have a top 10 pick, and this draft is really top heavy anyway. So I'm like, whatever. We got the chip, whatever else. After that, I'll read about it in the paper or watch it ESPN later.
Oh, okay. Are you going to your arena? I forgot the name of your arena.
FedEx.
Yeah,
I might. I'm looking at my schedule. I'm off that night, so I may. We here in Memphis, we really kind of pissed at the front office a little bit. So so I mean, it'll be some people down there, but we at odds with the front office because we really on with this thing John in the front office got going on. We really on John's side.
Yeah. So I'm going to the Wizards draft party. It's not going to be at Capital One Arena because they do this is the second phase of the renovations. They started the first phase last year. So I'm gonna go there, and then I'm going back the next day because the rookies will be in town. So I'm gonna see them, and I'm trying to go out. I don't know if I want to do anything because Friday is Juneteenth.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
But they are honoring John Wall at one of the rec centers. He's the basketball court is going to be rededicated and named after John Wall. But shout out to John Wall. I like John. He got a good job with Howard University.
I like John.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to him. But I'm looking forward to see how this draft is going to be. Dallas, they got how many picks they have? One.
Dallas messed up. Dallas got rid of Brunson, didn't want to resign him, and Luka.
Man, ain't that crazy?
His daddy said, bring him to me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Got rid of Luka and Brunson's gone.
Man, that's wild, man.
Wait a minute, hold on. They got one. They got 2 or 3.
Who's that? Dallas?
Yeah. I'm looking at
Dallas do got some picks though, don't they?
They got 2 in the first.
Yeah, but what they gonna do with Kyrie though? That's another thing. They have Kyrie. What are they gonna do with Kyrie?
Oh, this is a question I got. Okay, so when I was in New York, I mean y'all won. That was game 2. Yeah, so y'all won game 2. Why y'all keep saying F Trae Young? I'm like, Trae Young is with Washington.
I don't even know why they say Trae You know why? Because he was a villain when he played for the Atlanta Hawks. He
Yeah.
gave us the business.
I'm talking about he talk crazy to the whole arena.
Yeah, he talk crazy to everybody.
He talk crazy to the whole arena. They can't stand Trae Young, dude.
So it doesn't matter. He could go to a team in France and the Knicks will still be.
Yeah, they're gonna forever hate dude.
They're gonna find him. They're gonna find Trae. And
they're gonna forever hate dude. I remember one time he hit. I don't know if that was in Atlanta or New York, but he hit a game winner. He was damn near from half court. Bow! Everybody got quiet. He said, "I don't hear nothing." He said, "It's quiet as up in here. Where you at? I don't hear nothing." I said, "Man, they're ready to whoop him."
Trae Young come to New York, man, and they looking for him. They looking for
Trae, boy. They hate dude forever.
He just left Atlanta to come to us. So when he was with Atlanta, wasn't that during one of the playoff rounds with y'all?
Yes, he used to kill us in the playoffs, regular season for the NBA Cup. He used to kill us. He gave us the business.
Yeah, because they were doing BTA. F Trae. I'm like, what he doing? Like he's over here chilling in the 2
He gave us the business. That's why, and he used to rub it in our faces. Interviews on ESPN, whatever, MSG, whatever. He used to rub it in our faces. Kiss the Knicks logo, half court, everything. He used to give us the
so he did it to Terrell Owens. In other words,
And see, basketball is different than football because if you hit somebody, you can really get suspended. Football, they give you a fine, but basketball, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Suspend you for multiple games.
So let's say if the Wizards trade with Utah, what you think Utah going to give up?
They're going to give up the first round pick from last year and a couple players to get AJ Bonza because AJ, he's nice and he wants to stay in Utah.
What about the one from is he from BYU or Baylor?
That's him.
Not BYU, Baylor.
No. Are you talking about the cat from Kansas or North Carolina? Those are the ones that basically, if they don't take AJ, they would have to take Caleb, right? Or basically the shooter from Kansas. It was pretty good.
And my thing is, so I went to in March? I went to the open house for the Wizards. And like I said, this guy that I used to entertain, we still cool and everything. He's a Cowboys fan and stuff, so I could actually tolerate him. And we're good friends and everything. So he's a season ticket holder and he's in one of the suites, right? That costs a grip. And we was talking about it, and I said, and the one thing, when you look at the Wizards rosters, they got some good players. But like when I came into y'all show, when y'all was talking about schemes and coaches, so I'm wondering, like with the Wizards, what is it? Is it the scheme? Is it the coaches? What is? Because on paper, they got a solid team. I'm still kind of leery about AD, because he came to us from Dallas on crutches and stuff. So
yeah, I think that
he wants to go back
hurt
to the
him.
Lakers. He wants to get traded back to the Lakers. That's his dream, to go play with LeBron again. So I don't know how they're gonna work that out. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. So and here's my thing, and like I said, I'm not race baiting or anything. I think the Wizards would do good if they have a black coach. That's just me.
Chocolate City, baby.
It ain't Chocolate City no more.
Really?
We've been gentrified for a couple of decades now. It almost looked like a swirl.
I got you.
Yeah, we used to call that Chocolate City, baby. We going to Howard. Oh, we going to Chocolate City, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it
my
ain't
sister
Chocolate
graduated
City
from there.
no more. It ain't Chocolate City no more. Sad to say.
Damn. Fun times at Howard, boy. Ain't no party like an HU party.
How are y'all?
The HU party don't stop.
How are y'all fest is still lit? But I'm looking forward to the real HU game. That's gonna be at Audi Field in October. Get ready for AD to miss 3 months due to
toe jam pancakes.
I don't know why AD. I don't know if his bones are fragile. I don't know what it is, but some people,
Man.
if they're 6'11", 7 feet tall, they're injury prone. Their bodies can't take it.
Yeah, it can't take
like
it, man.
Wemby is 7'6", right? How
that's
many
a
players,
big boy.
Yeah, but how many
he huge.
in the NBA over 7'3" has lasted like 7 to 8 years in the NBA. How many?
Not many.
We have to realize that.
Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
many.
Not many.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, because that wear and tear be different, man. When you that big and you come to jumping up and down, come out that way, coming down on them knees.
Yeah, you got to be in certain stances to play defense and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it is about AD that I think about it. Maybe if he get rid of his unibrow.
Not the
That's his strength.
That's his superpower.
He had that unibrow since he been in high school. He can't cut it.
I don't know.
That make him strong.
Man.
Get rid of that.
I thought it was the disconnect with his beard, but his beard is actually aligned real good. But I remember that he got that unibrow. Maybe that's his kryptonite. Yeah, he may need.
I don't know what's up with AD. AD wants to go back to the Lakers, so I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know with LeBron being a free agent, and the Lakers don't have a lot of money on the cap, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he might go back to Chicago because he's from Chicago.
But the thing is, do Laker fans really want AD?
No. I don't think Laker fans really want LeBron back.
And you know what? That's bad too, because LeBron is who he is. He's not Kobe. He's not Magic. He's not Kareem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let him be who he is. And stop comparing him to the Laker greats all the time. I'm like, man, come on, LeBron is who he is. Leave him alone.
So what you said, but that's the thing with that though, man. It ain't LeBron. It's the LeBron fans.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where I think that's where a lot of the LeBron slander come from, because the fans are just so over the top with it. Like, they can be unbearable at times.
Yeah, because they want him to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Be the GOAT. And it's like, okay, but a lot of people's GOATs, basically Kareem, could be Magic. Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Today, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, you want LeBron to be everybody's GOAT, but he's not.
He's not everybody's GOAT. It's like
Jordan
Jordan is not everybody's GOAT. Like some people say Bill Russell, some people say Kareem.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I mean, it is what it is.
But let me tell you to also keep your ears out for this. There is a group that's trying to get a WNBA team in Baltimore.
That would be hot.
Yeah, it would be.
But don't they have one in DC? I mean,
the Mystics.
Yeah, the Mystics. The Mystics gonna be tight in a year or two. They got some ballers on that squad.
They last year they had some of the Mystics game in Baltimore. They played some because both of the arenas was getting something was going on at Care First Arena. That was already scheduled, so they had to move the games. I think that's when we played. Did we play Caitlin Clark and them or Angel Reese? One of them. We played one of those teams. We either played the Fever.
I think recently it was the Fever they played too.
No, I'm trying to remember. Was it Chicago or Indiana?
I'm sorry, it was Indiana. It was Indiana. They played really tough.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, whatever that game, those two games that was in Baltimore, it was one of those that they played. But yeah, the Mystics play at Care First Arena.
I like the Mystics though.
Yeah,
the Mystics have a good team.
They pretty good. I like Kiki, the draft from last year. She good.
They all good.
Kiki.
They all good. They all good. They all good. I love the WNBA actually. I watch it all the time. I just finished watching the game. So I love the WNBA. They play a different brand of basketball than the men.
Right,
Yeah,
and,
they do.
and
They do.
Houston is getting the comments back.
Yeah.
I already know Cheryl Swoop's gonna be in that front office.
Yeah, her jersey needs to be retired too.
Yeah. And then Toronto got a team.
Yeah, Toronto has a good team.
Portland got their team back.
Golden State has a good team too. I mean, hey,
that's the Valkyries.
The only thing that I'm worried about with the WNBA, you don't want it to be watered down like the NBA. You don't want to have too many teams. If you have too many teams, you're gonna water down the product.
Yeah.
And because how many teams is in the NBA?
Too many, and they're gonna get two more. Vegas and Seattle. Vegas and Seattle.
Seattle needs to come back. The Supersonics. I remember watching. Yeah, I like the Supersonics.
I did too, and then they moved to OKC.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing in Oklahoma.
Ain't nothing in Oklahoma.
And they brought the Charlotte Hornets back because Charlotte was they was about to burn down Charlotte, and they New Orleans Pelicans. Why the Pelicans? Why they couldn't?
A pelican? What the hell is a pelican? Yo, I'm like, why pelicans?
I'm like, is it the state bird? Is it Louisiana state bird?
You gotta ask Nikki. You're gonna have to ask Nikki that question. You gotta ask Nick that question. Because the pelicans, I'm like, what? Why not name something else?
That's how I felt when Washington came back like two years later. It's like, oh, we have a name, the Commanders. I'm like, yes.
What?
I still can't get over that. Commanders. Why call it the Commanders? Why did not call it something else?
Man, that was crazy. I was like the Commanders, but we had a field day on them. With the
Commodores. They should have just
the Commodores, Lionel Richie.
Commodores.
They put the Commodores. They put the faces of the Commodores.
Man, we called Lionel Richie in them.
Yes, that's right. And now they get a new stadium to downtown DC, right? In a couple years.
They need
it. A really nice stadium, though. See,
they need it. They need
the Commanders. It's supposed to be in downtown DC, right? The old RFK.
No, it's gonna be at the old RFK Stadium.
Oh, that's gonna be nice too.
It's gonna be
It's
real
gonna
nice.
have a dome, right? It's gonna be a dome, right?
So it's going to be a dome. Because I sat in on the meeting for that.
Kelly know people. Look at that.
I know people. Yeah, I know.
Kelly know people. Look at that.
I know people. So it's going to be a dome. But they are considering either a retractable dome or automatic slide-in panels on the side.
Retractable would probably be better.
Yeah.
Because then you can have concerts, and then that's why we couldn't understand why at MetLife Stadium they didn't have a dome. It gets cold in the wintertime.
But here's the thing: so the same builders is the builders that built AT&T Stadium, like with our stadium, we have both. We have the retractable dome, and we got the slide in and out panels.
Hey Kelly, I need you to do me a favor. Can you tell Will to tell Jerry to put a shade up, please? We need a shade. They got a shade for the World Cup. They ain't no shade for.
Thank you. I mean, how the hell you gonna put curtains up for a soccer game?
Listen, you saw how. Not only that, but then they also tinted some of the panels.
I saw that.
Oh my God,
Jerry, what are you doing? Stop.
But better late than never, though. Better late than never.
And the thing is, it takes a whole nother organization to do something to your own. Anyway, but I'm trying to get Will to fire the clock dude that controlled the Week 4 Green Bay clock.
Man, I'm talking about need his ass whoop. Like,
because I asked, was that an NFL appointed time clock manager, or he was like, no, he's, they was like, no, they're employed through us, AT&T. I said, well, you need to fire him, because had that been me, that game would have not gone into overtime. When I saw what was going on, I would have let that clock ran. I would have got up, got my coat, got my purse, grabbed my phone, and cut the lights off and walked out the door and let the clock run. It would have not been time for Green Bay to call a timeout, their last timeout at that, to shoot a field goal.
Yeah.
But look at the bright
oops.
side though. We got Caleb Downs because of it though. We got Caleb Downs because of it though. I understand the whole thing with Michael, but we
would have got Caleb Downs with or without it anyway. But still, I would not let that game time.
Oh man, that's funny,
that's what I'm trying to get him to do. Fire him, and then we could go back to the little tinted windows and shit.
He got to go, man. Yeah, he got to get up out of there.
Because we played Green Bay. We played Green Bay this year again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Green Bay.
We in Green Bay this time. I tell you this. Let it come down to a last second in Green Bay. I bet that clock. I bet that clock run out.
That game over.
I bet that clock run out.
Game over. It's a wrap.
Oh my God. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the show, y'all. We going on 3 hours. Yeah, and the boss gonna come down here in a minute.
I know that feeling.
All right, so I want to thank Kels and my play cousin K Bug for coming through and hollering at your boy.
Yes. Oh, y'all say Bing Bong? That's what y'all say? Congrats to the Knicks. That's
right. Shout out to the Knicks.
Congrats to the Knicks. All right, so
I'm not a Knicks fan, but I don't know who I'm gonna give this shirt to. But yeah, congrats to the Knicks.
Man, keep that shirt. Keep that shirt, baby. Don't give it away. Keep that shirt.
No, I honestly, I did tell my mom I am going to keep the shirt, because if I go back and look, I said, oh, I remember where I was.
That's right. That's right. And you had so much fun in New York. That's right. A lot of memories. Keep that shirt.
I came home that Monday and I was face planted in the pillow. I don't think I was.
She was toe up from the floor.
I was tore up. I was tore up.
That means you had a great time. That's what's up.
We'll be back Monday the 22nd with another basketball. It'll be predominantly basketball. Right. We'll sprinkle in. We'll see what goes on in the camp this week or whatnot, but we'll talk about that. But we'll preview, for the most part, I'll be previewing the draft, the NBA draft. So, like I said, it'll be Monday. You gave me a good idea, Kels, to go down there on the FedEx Forum. I'll probably be at the FedEx Forum on the 23rd. So that'll be next too. So I'm gonna do. We'll do the 22nd.
And I'll have some stuff from the Wizards draft party and everything. I don't know if they're gonna have because I went to the draft party in 2024 and they had retired players there. So I'm hoping they have a couple of current players, and I know they're gonna have some some of the alumni there. But then also the next day from 10 to 2 is going to be the rookie debut, and they supposed to go to wherever that's going to be at 12:30, and then you get to meet them, and they also going to have some other giveaways and everything there. So I'll have some notes on that and what I saw and what I like, what I didn't like, and all that other stuff.
Cool. All right, so like I said, we'll see y'all next episode. Until then,
all right.
We are challenging y'all not to be good, but to be great.
Yes, sir. God bless everybody. God bless. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Stay on
all right,
so I could give y'all the lowdown.
All right.
Okay.